What's good, everybody? What's good, man? What's going on, everybody? I see everybody up in this thing, bro. Yo, y'all see it? Jermell, Charlo returns. Is it the mess-ish up, or is it going to be to make great fights? I have my opinions on it. You know what I'm saying? amongst other great discussions that's probably going to take place tonight. Everybody in St. Terrence say his piece. Andre Ward, Terrence and them did a little interview thingy. Want to talk about that. And we got fights happening this weekend. You got Clarissa Shields going heavyweight. Ain't gonna lie, she look good. She look good. But you know, let me chill out, man. That's somebody fiance, bro. But amongst other things though, man. How y'all doing today, bro? How y'all doing today? I want to start off like that, man. For those who just checking in, man, I am your boy Slick 50, man. Salutes to my rewatch gang. Salutes to all the new subscribers. Oh, and Canelo got stripped too. We could talk about that. It's a lot going on for this Friday. And then we'll check in on the fights what's coming on tomorrow and stuff like that. Because y'all know every Saturday I'm up here with these fights, bro. We gonna do it. We gonna do it big that way. But before I get to all that, man, real talk. Hit that like, comment, subscribe, man. You know what I'm talking about? And we do it like that. Goddamn me. I was gonna have a little interlude, but my boy here early. He here early. You understand me? She ain't playing today, is he? That boy Punch Drunk is in the house. Goddamn it, Punch Drunk. You there, my guy? You there? Uh-oh. You there?
What up, my nigga? How you doing tonight?
My bad. You was hella loud. I had you up hella loud. Scared shit out of me, boy.
Super loud. I'm like, oh, no, I had the TV on. I had to hit mute real quick, bro. I just came back from watching Deadpool and Wolverine, man. That shit was tight.
Yeah, bro. I'm going tomorrow at 1 o'clock. I can't wait. It better be rated R.
Bro, it is rated R. You're going to love it.
Okay. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, bro.
And now I'm ready to talk boxing because bitch ass Charlo back and I'm about to roast his ass all night.
Bro, Charlo said he want his crown back, bro. He ain't playing. He want his crown back and he coming for it. And it's crazy, bro, because he got a 3-way streak. I got to correct myself. I thought 2 of them stripped. Only one of them stripped him. So he got WO, WC, and WA. I think WA, right?
Yeah. Only one that I stripped in was IBF.
Yeah. So, having said that, he got a three-way route. There's some fights I would like him to have before jumping, in the lake and can't swim. Got a lot of ring rust on that guy, man. Before Canelo, it was like 17 months. He was off
when
a long time.
So he fought Canelo on Mexican Independence Day. So, he got rushed to get off.
And before Canelo, you know what I'm saying? So
for Canelo, he ducked Zoo twice. So, yeah. I'm rubbing that in. You talking all that shit. You ain't even fight Tim Zoo, bro. You ain't good stuff.
Yeah, that's what I was just going to say.
To avoid Zoo, bro. We all know that.
Right. Yeah, that's what I was going to say. I would like to see him fight Zoo, bro. You know what I'm saying? Lubin, you see Tim Zoo make fun of Lubin, right? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. Taking shots, bro. I like it, though.
Yeah, he taking shots. Tim Zoo said he's scared to fly. That's why, but according to Tim Zoo, because I meant to make a video on this, Erickson Lubin, the fight not off. He said just December. He says he hurt, but Zoo said he's scared to fly. That's what it is, bro. He said he's scared to fly. He don't want to go over there. And it ain't the first, and before Zoo, they ain't the first person I can't say their name, but it's in the inside, and they said that too. They said he don't want to fly,
man. Shit, I ain't the biggest fan of that shit. I'll do it, but flying is some scary shit, so I get it.
Yeah, man. Damn.
Shout out to DJ and Mark Wayne in the chat. How y'all doing, fellas?
Yeah, man. Big supporters, man. I appreciate that too, bro. I appreciate it. But yeah, man. So, what you want to see Charlo do, man? I know you don't want to see him at all. But
I want to see him. I want to see him because nigga, he got to go through. You want your belts? Guess what? Crawford about to have him, nigga. Come get him.
That's why I see it.
Remember, bro, one of my best videos I ever did on YouTube was about Jermell Charlo crying after the Spence fight, dog. So, yeah, all that rap you had, remember, he should just take this. He ain't the A-side. He's not strong. Spence gonna beat his ass. Now you don't want him to get in the ring with me. I'll fuck him up. I don't forget nothing, Charlo. Nigga. And now nigga. You coming out fucking almost 2 years, nigga, and now Crawford is waiting. Yeah, you want your belts? Come take them back. Come take them.
Hey, cause like people seem to forgot about that video. Earl had shut him down when Earl was supposed to fight him, and he said, "I'll fight him." He said, "Hell no, he ain't fighting you before he fight me." And Earl took that beating, goddamn me, and lost like a man. Now it's time to beat the little loco up, bro. I want to see it.
In the crowd, remember, because it got Spicer. Remember GMT. Every time you drop Spence, who he go talk to?
Yeah, he was looking at him like
that
he
shit
told
was
him.
Spicy, bro. I love it. I love it.
Hey, I never forget. I don't know what he's looking at me for. We are two different weight divisions.
I'm fighting Canelo next, nigga. Hold up. hold up, dog. You just had big rap. I'll fuck Crawford up. You come up to 54. Hold up, bro. Now that he's whooping Spencer's ass and looking at you, you scared now. Oh no, nigga, don't get scared now.
Oh shoot, bro. Hey, man. Oh, that thing, bro. I would really, 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 really love to see that fight. That's the biggest fight he can make, to be honest with you.
Definitely. I don't want to see you fight nobody else but Tim Tszyu or Terrence Crawford. You done Tszyu and you talk too much about Crawford. I don't want to see you fight nobody else, nigga. I don't want to see you fight Errol because we all heard, remember through the wire, we heard that Errol be whooping his ass in sparring.
Yeah, man, he ain't gonna fight no Errol.
So he ain't gonna fight Errol.
I can't even see that.
Brothers.
I can't see it. And to me, that's weak, bro.
It would feel like the Klitschko's fighting each other to me, bro.
Yeah, bro.
You know what I'm saying? So like, yeah, I don't want to see that. Get in there with Tim Tszyu or get in there with Bud because you had too much rap for Bud and you look like you scared of Tszyu.
Yeah, I think that's totally. Yeah, I don't think he want that. It would either one for real though. So it's like he announced his comeback, but I wish we ain't gonna know who he really eyeing until these fights take place. You feel me? But it's like, damn, bro. We had been saying it. Shout out to Rob. He had been saying, he said that motherfucker gonna come back. Watch.
Where? Remember that's when I went off about the promoters when he was telling me that's the first night I met him. I'm like, bro, you know something I don't know. Hold up, bro. You saying he about to come kick the door down and just fuck everything up? No, he ain't, because Terrence Crawford gonna be waiting for his punk ass.
Yeah,
Tim Tszyu gonna be waiting for his punk ass. We all waiting for you to get beat the fuck up, Charlo. Ain't nobody scared of you. Come get some, nigga. That's what I say.
Bro.
I don't like him, GMT. I'm cooking that nigga tonight.
That's Steve, bro. Hey, man. Hey, Bud gonna get, that's why I said, man, and then ain't no excuse. Ain't no excuse, but it's crazy, bro, because we could see a repeat. Bud beat Masvidal. I can't never say that dude's name right, but it did it Earl where
it's like
Masvidal. Like, okay, yeah. And then he could potentially beat Earl up again. This shit crazy, bro.
This shit is actually insane. You know
it's like
think about
like
this,
the little loke that turned to the big homie, and now he's just punishing these cats, dog. Like,
and it's funny because, like, you know what I mean, the big dog who they was always talking shit about from the distance is now right up in their faces, and niggas is quiet as hell. And the best part of the whole situation to me is, since Spence just pulled out, for a later date. Listen, bro, I'm running with they don't negotiate with Crawford. With Fundora just gonna sit on the shelf, shelf and wait for Spence's fat ass to get on shape. No. Nigga, he gonna fight Bud, lose them belts, and then Bud gonna be sitting there with 3 of them things. Like,
yeah, man.
Yeah,
man.
Yeah, baby. I love it.
I think at the end of the day, goddamn me, for Fundora and that DM, that I sent you or whatever, I think that he still kind of speak out of turn. I think he wanted to fight. He wanted to fight Bud, bro. And like I said, if you go back to after he won that fight with Tszyu, and they asked him he want to fight, he was like, I like to fight Earl, but Terrence is the best right now, and I want to fight the best. And all his people was looking at him like, nah, bro, that ain't happening. You know what I'm saying?
That's never happening.
Yeah, and I don't think you know what I mean? So if he could get Bud, I think he want Bud. And then you heard Bud too say he was getting ready to fight Fedor. Like, I was ready to fight Fedor. Like, fuck it. You know what I'm saying? In the interview.
Because it all came out. Like, that was really supposed to be Bud next, and they tried to jump Spence into the front. So what was supposed to happen is actually happening. And I'm happy the politics didn't fuck everything up.
Yeah, so, you know what I mean? And then we got Tim Tszyu. We got people in the mix, bro. And I ain't gonna lie, bringing Charlo in the fold kind of makes shit kind of exciting. A little more exciting, bro. Because I hated that he bowed out and went up, because I was like, damn, now we ain't gonna see Terrence beat his ass. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad he came back down. I want to see Bud. And to be honest, to be fair, I think it's gonna be more exciting than the Earl fight. I think it's gonna be a fight. You know what I mean? I don't think it's gonna be like something where it's like, oh my God, Terrence, you know what I'm saying,
I don't know.
gonna
Charlo's
lose,
style
but I
is
think he gonna give a
very
little more
similar
fight.
to Arrow's. You don't think Charlo and Arrow got similar style?
Yeah, but
Yeah.
but I just think he'll push forward more.
He don't
Especially
like
now, he got to make a statement.
But
Think
remember,
about
he's
it.
gonna be looking to knock Charlo out. He don't like him, so he's gonna get them Jose Benavidez
Oh
vibes
my,
from Bud.
that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm
He's get
talking
them
about.
Jose Benavidez vibes from Bud, bro.
That's what I'm talking about. He gonna have to push it. It's gonna push the boy to fight back, man. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be a problem. I think Charlo is not gonna be a problem, but he gonna fight a little harder. He gonna fight harder than Earl did, bro. I think you know, with Canelo, that was just a straight cash grab. He wasn't supposed to be there. That was his brother that was supposed to be there. You know what I mean? I'm
Fight
not gonna
kind of
put,
just fell on his lap and shit.
you know, and it just made him look bad because he was talking all of that shit. You know what I'm saying? And it made him really look bad. People really believed that he was gonna really hold it down, you know, whatnot. But I think with Bud, I think it might end up being a little personal because they do got that little,
Oh, it's
little
gonna be
beef.
personal. Like Bud kept
They
on
got
wanting. I
their
don't
little
like him.
beef.
Like,
He
and, you know,
was,
remember after the Canelo fight, he called out Bud. Remember, Bud was
yeah,
there.
yeah,
Bud was there. If he didn't look
okay,
great in that fight, you was getting Terrence Crawford next. But
yeah.
didn't look great. Terrence, I ain't fighting that bum. He ran the whole night.
Yeah, he messed it up. He had fucked up. Bud said that he fucked it up. You know what I'm saying? When he lost,
Yeah,
but
that nigga dropped the ball for real.
shit, he up there now. Goddamn, I mean, shit. I mean, that's a huge fight. Like for instance, say he do what he's supposed to do, right? Which he is, but he gonna win August 3rd. Turk has already said that he's talking directly to Canelo, no middleman. So that tell you right there that he's, you know what I'm saying? He's meaning business, meaning he's willing to spend that dollar. You feel what I'm saying? And then on top of that, but say that falls through though, that Charlo fight is a big fight. You feel what I'm saying? That's a payday, bro.
That's definitely a big fight.
Let me bring DJ up in this thing, man. What's going on, DJ, bro?
Slick punch.
DJ in the building. What's up, bro?
I'm going to explode if I actually don't say something about this. I just have to get it off my chest. This is some horse shit. Now let me tell you why. Right? I actually got nothing against. I've got nothing against Mel Charlo, right? He's only been allowed to do what they've allowed him to do. Right? But if he doesn't fight before or by March next year, that will be 3 years. 3 years since he hasn't stepped in the ring to defend any 54 title. So he's actually only got the WBA and WBC. He vacated the IBF in November last year and the WBA stripped him. Now, what's triple the horse shit is when he does come back, I guarantee you there'll be a rematch clause.
Oh yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, you gotta think about it.
Of course.
It's a little more, but first let me get my boy his just dude, man. Shout out to everybody. Everybody know this dude, man. 913 boxing in this motherfucker. What's good, boy?
Bracket, man. I'm drinking niggas tonight, so sorry if I disrespect any other people from California that grew up from different neighborhoods, but I'm talking my shit.
That's
man,
what it do.
Fuck Mel, bro. He's treating his boxing shit like a motherfucking ATM, bro. Fuck this nigga. Every time this motherfucker
now 1-3, get that nigga.
Damn.
Man, every time this motherfucker get broke, man, he want to look for a fight. And we don't see him for another 2 or 3 years. Him and his funky ass brother. Can we just be done with these motherfuckers? Because they ain't shit. Can we be just for real though? These motherfuckers. Listen, this is the same play we seen with Fondora and Bud Crawford. We see this shit all the time. Now here comes Jermell, boom, running the same motherfucking play. They there just to pick up the leftovers. That's all they doing is picking up the scraps. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like he's just trying to see how much meat is left on the bone, man. He not no motherfucking fighter, bro. He's a goddamn vulture, bro.
Man, it's this cat right here.
Like these niggas go from lion zone. And the
that's
other
who it
get
is.
Slapped up in front of the world, nigga. Y'all niggas ain't lions no more. Stop it, y'all.
That's
nigga.
I'm about to. This is what I think going on, bro. I think, like I had said last time, I don't think nobody picked up on it. August 3rd got PBC fighters on there. You see what I'm saying? Al's testing the water, bro. They over the PBC testing the water, see how that shit go. And he done woke them up. Hey, get y'all ass up and start getting ready. You know what I'm saying? like your grandma do, when you don't like going to church. She wake you up extra early. Get your ass up, start getting ready. You go to church. That's what he's telling them. He see the paydays, bro. He see the paydays ahead. And that's why I really think, because it's just super odd how the hell they just both miraculously one made an appearance. What fight was that he was at just recently?
Then, Jose Benavidez. And he looked great too.
Yeah.
Like Jamal is way better than Jermell. I always said that, but he just jumped.
And then both of them announced the same day, same time. They coming back. No, man. He getting all that ready. Then on top of that shit, and then you got Danny. Not this ain't getting no subject, but it tripped me out. And now everybody want to work and play buddy because that damn Danny Garcia and Idris Lara is on that Canelo card. So that's what I'm saying. I think everybody try to get their fighters that they got.
Oh, yeah, GMT. I like that fight. Danny Garcia versus Erislandy Lara.
Yeah, that shit should happen like 3 years ago, but
I like that.
I mean, it's cool.
I was like, who was ducking, though?
But my point is, though, Canelo, that shit was supposed to be on the zone, though. Like, that's Edgar Berlanga, and that was over that way. You get what I'm saying? For PBC now working with them all the way around, I just think that he's getting the fighters that he got, that he can at least get one good big one out of. He throwing them in the hat.
Man, Canelo should be ashamed of himself, man, fighting you.
You know what I've been saying, though, fellas? All right, this the way I see it. The man Al Heyman has limited fight dates, right?
Yep.
Dude, all his fighters is aging the fuck out. You know what I mean? They are inactive. So if you got an inactive fighter, what do? They probably take loans and shit from the promoters. Mm-hmm. Now he's in a situation where, well, damn, I gotta get these motherfuckers paid so I can clear their books.
Right.
I gotta
get
my
money
back. Motherfuckers paid. Like
I'm
if you was a business owner,
I reckon they're cleaning house.
Yeah.
Yep.
So he's got to get them paid so the books can be square.
I believe so too. Saying?
Remember, his whole game is to run off on the plug. You know, our brother told us that. Man, Rob told us that.
Right.
Budweiser Superfest. You know what I'm saying? Right. So I think that's the same play. And by
that's how you been.
If I got to send you over here, boom, fuck it.
Yeah, but think about it. That's how the fuck he been running boxing though. Just like them goddamn one concert pay for the next one.
Yep.
And that's how he been running it.
Well, I was listening to an interesting conversation during the week. There was I forget her name, Rachel someone. She was explaining to everyone a little bit about maybe how PBC is a little bit different to Golden Boy, Top Rank, and a few of those others when they come across with the alliance to Turkey. Because she used the analogy that, and he's not, but if Turkey was to go to PBC and say, well, I want to buy you, what fighters am I buying as well? Well, the answer is none. Yep. Because all the individual managers and smaller promoters like the Samsons and those have the exclusive rights to their fighters. Well, so I got thinking about that because they kind of loan their fighters to PBC for the broadcasting and all that sort of stuff. But I got thinking about that, and that's why I like Nine's idea is that if they've got to clean shop a little bit with their aging fighters, the Charlo boys, Errol, so that transaction can be easier in the future to get that alliance, maybe that's part of the play.
Well, here's the thing too, though, right here. Okay. It was half right what she said. PBC fighters are like independent contractors. Each one of them claim to be their own promotion company. Earl Spence, as long as he's been on PBC, he's had man down, right? Because that's how they have to operate because Al is not a promoter, right? So that's how he gets around the whole thing. Tim Brown is PBC. So they fight on PBC. The fighters are their own promotion, and Al is their advisor.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like a Danner, like a Ponzi scheme. So it's like, I'm not really a promoter, but my name gonna be on everything, but really Al is doing all the work behind the scenes. You get what I'm saying?
Master in the shadows type motherfucker.
Exactly. So like it's sort of like that because what you're explaining is the same way over there with like Jaime Magia situation. He has another promoter, but they're in partnership with Top Rank now. But that promoter, or for instance, Tim Zoo or Fundora, well, not Tim Zoo, but Fundora, right? Fundora has a promoter, and they work with PBC, just like Tim Zoo has No Limit. You get what I'm saying? So it's sort of in that aspect, but the thing to grasp is when it comes to Al,
Yeah, I'm following.
he could talk to Al. He can get Al, because see, one thing that he got on all of those fighters that may have their own manager, and there's very few that doesn't have this in their contract. It's called perpetuity.
Mm-hmm.
He's their he has them sign perpetuity. He has them sign that you can't leave me and I can't leave you. You go make a deal somewhere, I'm still your advisor. So you can go make a deal, you still gotta pay me my 5%.
And he be doing little weird shit like, I advise you to vacate your title for $500,000. Remember
I've heard.
Remember the Peter Quinlan thing? Remember the Peter Quinlan got him to vacate his belt?
Yep.
I'll
I was
give
just
you
about to say that, bro.
$500,000 to vacate your belt, and then I'll get you another title shot. And Danny Jacobs beat the fuck out of him. Remember that?
Yep. But I've even heard,
like,
far as a contract from multiple sources, that it's in the contract that they gotta thank that man after every fight.
Yep.
So if Turk want to talk to Al, he could get him. He can get them fighters, huh?
So he advised this dude to remember. So he advised the dude to vacate his belt. Thomas to get a title shot.
Yeah, I remember that.
Remember that? Never won again.
Kid Chocolate.
Yep. Remember a few weeks ago, y'all was talking about Star Wars and shit. Yeah, nigga, who y'all describing as Palpatine? Nigga? Like, literally.
Hey.
Don't get him started again,
Now, I got to see Deadpool and Wolverine. I'm turned up. Don't get me started, fellas.
I've been secretly in the cut, laying back, like, for years. In the shadows,
evil as fuck, like, bro.
Right.
Just evil as hell. That dude, everything.
That's why I had
you
this.
You could be at a hot dog stand at a fight and be standing right next to Al and don't even know it.
Al, Dr.
Like,
Claw. That's why I made this. Never see his face, right?
Never.
But we'll finish what you were saying, DJ.
No, look, I was just supporting Nine and saying that the way I'm sort of thinking about it, or I won't say it's a conspiracy theory, is that when I have a look at what's just happened and the timing, like just join the dots, and I said the same thing to Tio in the comments, that, for example, Loma's decision came 5 seconds before Turkey announced that he had the relationship with Top Rank, right? The whole Loma and Tank thing. And then I'll look at Fundora wasn't supposed to be allowed to fight before the 27th of September. The sanctioning body put the injury and recovery mandate on him after the broken nose and all that sort of thing, September. So all of a sudden, Lubin's not fit to fight. Errol comes out and says he's not fit to fight. Right, so the PBC 154, there's just it all seems so circumstantial. And me sitting here not knowing anything, I'm thinking, well, why would you do all that when there's actual good money on the table? Like, there's going to be profits out of all of those fights,
exactly.
right?
Yeah.
So to me, something's happening in the background, and then you see all these names coming out, and you go, well, maybe he's looking just to sort of, I guess, clear the books a little bit and say, well, Errol, let's get you into a fight somewhere and give you your final payout. You'll be off contract. If you want to go somewhere else after that, that's up to you. Yep. And he's going to do the same with the Charlo boys. Because Fundora, if he didn't fight Bud, he had to drop the WBO and fight Spence for the WBC. But what's the latest update with Spence and Fundora? I've heard a couple of different things.
No, it's going to take place. It's pushed back because Earl said he's not ready. He's not ready, and he ain't got a coach yet.
And
how long's he need? He fought Bud 12 months ago.
Yeah. Oh, that man ballooned up, bro. But he said he ain't ready.
In reality, we really should be getting Zoo Fundora too. We really should be getting that.
Yep.
Like, that should be
real.
That's what we really should. You know what I mean? But due to the fact they tried to pull that shit on Terrence Crawford, that's why they trying to come in. But I think Tim Zoo, since Lubin is pulling back, well, Keith Thurman just got cleared to fight. I might as well get do that fight.
Yep.
I might as well just do you and Thurman like it initially was. You know what I mean? That'll get your name back buzzing again. You know what I mean? And then get the winner of Crawford Fundora. But I think Tim Tszyu definitely should deserve a title shot.
Hello, y'all there?
Yeah, we here.
Yeah, I'm feeling what you saying, bro. Like, I think he should fight Tim Tszyu, bro.
I think that should really be the trick. I think Tim Tszyu really got screwed. But again, I said this in my video. It was not smart not putting a rematch clause in that contract.
But, you know, Al was trying to get his fighters paid at all costs.
Right.
No telling
Al
how
don't
much.
like rematch clauses. You know that about him? He don't do that often.
But get this, though. No telling how much Earl Spence owes him. Now, that's speculation. I don't know the books or none of that. But that's the whole thing, though. When you got fighters of a certain magnitude, you have to invest in them and prop them up. And, you know, it just seems like, listen, who have you seen just signed the PBC? Who is the new, young, up-and-coming fighter who was just signed to PBC? Anybody. And you can't say Carmel.
They got the young kid.
That's who I was going to say.
Carmel Moulton. That's about it.
Okay, that's it. And
well,
watch
Camille with Mayweather.
Yeah, but that's pretty much PBC. Al Heyman.
Right.
But you got to think about it like this, though.
Yeah, if it's Floyd Mayweather, it's PBC. They started PBC together.
Last Olympic cycle, Bob Arum signed the whole fucking Olympic team. Literally. He signed the whole damn team.
Who?
Bob Arum.
Oh yeah. I thought I heard you say something.
Hell yeah, Top Rank is the good place.
He signed all of them. Then after that, he signed hella heavyweights too.
No, you're great.
Yeah,
Top
so
Rank is great.
it's no. I don't see where motherfuckers is growing. Who are they promoting now? And with the format that they got, where it's strictly pay-per-view, how the fuck can you promote a fighter under pay-per-view that we've never seen before? We're not about to pay for no nigga we never seen before.
Yeah, so that's why I said. Go ahead.
The whole business model is just like it's collapsing in on itself, and I don't see how they can grow. I really don't. They don't have no new fighters. Everybody we talking about is old as fuck and in their 30s. You know, we talking about. Think about it. We're talking about Laura versus Danny Garcia. Laura is old as fuck. Danny is old as fuck. All these niggas in
that was what happened about 2-3 years ago. It didn't happen.
Yeah,
and Danny no notice at 147.
But I'm gonna tell you what I think it is. It all on their side. It seems like I said, on the outside we don't know the books, but it just all boils down to money problems. Because the Amazon deal is just to broadcast it. We'll broadcast your shit. You get what I'm saying? But we not getting no arenas. We not getting none of that. You get what I'm saying? We just gonna be cameramen and give you a platform, but we not giving you no money, bro. You know what I'm saying? So, but it's still like not.
He got
but
all those Fox for what, like $1 billion?
Yeah, it was more than that. Before that he had other deals. You know what I'm saying? But he squandered money. But like at the end of the day, though, I mean, there's still no excuse when everybody has a cell phone in their hand, from an iPad to a tablet, Android, iPhone. It don't matter. Shout out to Golden Boy because they set the pace for it. When they could get their fights on TV, you could go on YouTube, Golden Boy, and their fights was on YouTube, bro. They still had their venues, had their fights, but you was still able to see them. You get what I'm saying? So if they could strike a deal like how Morrell Jr., he always fight at the Armory, don't he? Dude, find somewhere to get these cats known. If you got people, because they gonna be forgotten. And like you said, ain't nobody just going to be paying pay-per-views for what-if fighters. We don't know who they are. You see what I'm saying? And that number you asking for is damn sure too high. It ain't like it's $20. You know what I mean? It ain't like what's the app I be using? Fight Me. And I be looking at the Ireland fights. But those fights be like $5.99. I don't know none of them, but I pay the $5.99 because I'm bored. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, and
you don't even got that.
I wouldn't even spend $80 to see this motherfucker fight live. You know what I'm saying? With 3 or 4 fights, I wouldn't even spend $80 to see him fight live.
Right. But you see how they doing them though? They trying to get you real familiar with, because that tells me you really don't have nothing. We just had a discussion about taking the youngsters and pushing them to the forefront as if they've been around, and getting them so familiar with the casuals that people think they've been around a long time. You get what I'm saying? That's what happened to Devin, Shakur, and all of them. And because the other guys weren't fighting. I just think they don't have nothing there no more.
About that the other day too, bro.
Yeah, I just think PBC really don't have anything. They don't have nothing. They have the fighters of yesteryear.
It seems like all the younger fighters is going to either Top Rank or Golden Boy.
They making their decisions.
The
And
thing
the young
is,
ones
though,
that did go like Prime Time and all them, they ain't focused. So just not. You know what I mean? So yeah, it's hard for
But you
PBC to
remember though, all these
pass
old fighters was old HBO fighters that fought with Golden Boy, and Al took all of Oscar Stables with him. These fighters are old, man. They old as fuck, bro.
Yeah, they
I
getting
mean,
there,
they don't
bro.
have no shelf life. You know what I'm
They
saying?
getting there, bro. They getting
but
there,
what are
bro.
you
Yeah.
waiting for? Is my point. Like you could make a fight between Tim Tszyu and Spence, for example. People would buy that. I'd buy it, right? There's some
I
history
buy that.
between,
That'd be a good fight.
right?
Yep.
So there's actual cash on the table there for PBC. Like you said, we don't know what's going on behind the scenes, but for me, I just don't know why they waited so long. Like, what Tank's got 5 fight deal with Amazon Prime. That's his $250 million deal, not with
Uh-huh.
PBC.
Right.
Mhm.
I'm getting that.
Who knows what Camille's going to do? Like Mayweather's not
Technically, they
suited
do
to
got
become.
Canelo, but that's only for this one more fight. So
Who? PBC?
yeah,
Shit, this fight was originally constructed through
that's why it's getting
Zone
longer,
in them at
longer
first.
for
That's what was
PBC too.
weird. That's why I was like, this is a joint venture.
Mhm.
Well,
It
how
has to
much
be a
of
joint
Longer on
venture.
PBC, so it's definitely a joint venture. It's like it's an in-house fight.
But you
well
know,
how much of
PPC
what
got a winning lottery ticket that they still ain't cashed in. That just lets me know that they don't give a fuck. It's like it makes me feel like they about to resolve the company or something. Dude, the plant Charlo fight was a
Oh man,
motherfucking
everybody
that
will
was a
forget
lottery
that one.
ticket.
That's a lottery.
Right.
Deal.
Yep.
well,
If they would have
especially
made
when
that fight, if they would have made that fight like probably about like 3-4 months after the slap, shit.
Yep.
Some
And
big
that
numbers.
fight can't. And the what? Don't ain't that fight canceled that Khalid was supposed to fight?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yep.
he ended up getting charged for drunk driving and shit. They stripped him of his belt, so he's in Jamal Charlo just got out of rehab, so he's trying to get his shit together.
Yeah, but that slap was a year ago. That was at the Bud Crawford Spence fight.
Well, that's
That
what
was
he
Yeah.
said.
2
He's
years ago.
on Caleb Plant next, but Caleb Plant is training for somebody else right now.
No, Caleb fight canceled.
They canceled it.
I believe he
That
did.
it
Didn't
used to
dude
have.
get hurt?
Yeah,
I
they
don't
couldn't
know.
find
I
a
gotta look into that.
replacement. No, they couldn't find a replacement. I thought it
I
was
thought they couldn't
cancelled
find a
too.
replacement because wasn't Caleb Plant's fight was supposed to be the
Well,
first free fight on Amazon, right?
I don't know because that fight shit was weird. First they was saying it was gonna be on something else, and then now it was on
They
Amazon.
said
But then I
Amazon
was
wanted to
reading.
start doing free fights as well, kind of like Showtime do. Sorry, my
I
kid
heard
is
that.
super hyped after the movie. Sorry, we heard in the
It's
background
all
screaming.
I
good.
heard that Virgil and Boachuk is a free fight.
Hell yeah, ain't nobody gonna pay to watch that. Brother gonna knock him out in like 5 rounds.
Right.
Probably. And
Who
how
was
much
that
of
y'all
what
say?
Mark's suggesting down here in the chat, do you reckon PBC are trying to block Bud?
If they can, yeah,
Yeah.
that's part of the
Oh hell
plan.
yeah,
That's part of the
they're
plan,
pissed
bro.
about what he
Trust
did
me.
to Spence, man. That was a meal ticket. He
He
stopped
got to
out
get
on
a
the
bet
Spence
on.
train, bro. Like yeah,
He
they proved that by doing what they did against Fundora. Because Fundora's PBC, you're gonna fight who we say you fight.
I'm going to go
yeah.
and watch fucking lawn bowls instead of boxing. This is bullshit.
Now you saying how we feel about the politics, bro. It's crazy.
Yeah, the files is great, but yeah, no, that's part of the plan to block Bud. I'll be down there to let him get all them belts and become the dictator, and he sitting close
What?
to the prince with that money. Shit.
That's why Bud
Man,
started
they
exposing
doing
the
all this
promoters
shit
because
at
he
the
got that
expense of their
Saudi money
company now.
behind him, baby. Got that Saudi money
All
behind him.
this
He
shit is
started
at the
exposing them.
expense
They
of their
all really
company.
friends for real. They act like they don't like each other. I was sitting there like, what?
Nah,
Heavy.
man,
You know, you put
Get up
you
here.
put your
Get your
fighters
seat at
in
the
the ring
table.
with Bud. That's revenue, man. That's revenue. Whenever you get done, nigga, you sitting up here throwing one fight every tax quarter, bro. Generate some fucking revenue. So even if you ain't got to be the A side all the motherfucking time, generate some revenue. Take some
Hey,
calculated
Heavy, what you
risks with
doing,
these
bro?
old
Get
ass
up here.
fighters.
Heavy in the chat. Nigga, why ain't Heavy up
is
here
it?
with us?
I'm trying to find out Khalid's next fight, and I think he got canceled, bro.
That's what I just said, Punch. Heavy, get up here and take your seat at the table.
Yeah, where you at?
Heavy, if you
Right
don't
on,
get
Heavy.
your
Do what Heavy
goofy
said. Hit
ass
that.
in the
Yo,
building.
Right,
goofy
get your
ass in here.
goof ass up in this motherfucker. Yeah, right.
Hit the motherfucking bag, nigga. But nah, man, that shit crazy, man. Like, I don't get it. All this shit is at the expense of their company. Real shit.
Right.
This is revenue. You make these fights, that's revenue. You get your fighters paid, but you want to be able to dictate shit. It's a massive ego trip going on with the PBC.
Oh,
Make the
Heavy's on
fucking
date
fight.
night. The Heavy on date night. He can't come up.
Okay, that's what it do. We ain't trying to get you in trouble, bro. He must got the phone under the table, bro.
Mine's is over, Heavy. I get
Really?
it. Mine is over. My wife is looking at me crazy, but I'm gonna stay on stream for another 45. It's cool.
That's what it do. Appreciate you. Yeah, I think you say his fight canceled, bro.
Heavy, we're going to have a little bit of a talk about your commitment.
Get him, DJs.
Get him. Fire that nigga up.
We tell we got to have a sit down, bro. We got to have a sit down. Straight
Hey,
up.
yes, Heavy, nigga, when you listen to this playback, nigga, yes, I'm instigating like a motherfucker. Yes. Fire on that nigga.
Yeah. Caleb Plant is fight postponed due to injury. So he not even.
You know what
So,
actually surprises me? This would be an ideal time with everything going on. Where the hell's RC? I would have expected him to come in and just.
Oh, he's on vacation, I think, still.
Yeah, he just got back.
No, he back. No, he
He's
back.
back. Remember we
Oh,
talked to him
he did just get back. I talked to him today.
He back.
Yeah, shit. I don't know.
Yeah, he said he got some big news for us on Saturday. I heard. I peeped that tweet.
Oh shit, trust me.
RC up to out there, bro.
That's some gym action.
All right, so everyone give me your picks. What happens? Who's going to fight who in this 54 division? Take your best guess, right?
Shit.
Well, Blood and Madrimov, that's definitely still on, right? I suspect something weird's going on with Spence and Fondora, so until they get in the ring, I'm not going to hang my hat on that one.
Mm-hmm.
Then you got that backroom guy. I can't remember his last name. He's a champion, but he ain't fighting like in a minute.
Murder Zurliev.
Zulev or some shit.
Yeah, he went.
Well, they could still mandate Tim to fight him if they can't give him an eliminator.
That's what I thought Tim should have went after. Hey, dude don't have a fight right now either.
Right. Fuck it. Go get a belt. Put yourself back in contention. You know, that's exactly what I would have done. Now you got to see. But I mean, I think this fight he's taking right now is really just to get himself back in the, you know what I'm saying, swing of things.
I have no idea what's gonna happen because I have no faith in none of this shit.
I think Bud gonna do his due, and that's when we gonna find out where everything fall. But I think the X is on Bud's back, but I don't think Bud care though. You know what I'm saying? I think Bud really eyeing a Canelo fight, and the Turk, like I said, Turk already tweeted out that he talking directly to Canelo. Ain't no middleman with Canelo and him. He telling Canelo what he'll pay him. So, and that's per the Turk. You see what I'm saying? Huh?
He said he had an announcement too.
Tweeted that he's waiting for him.
So if he can convince Canelo, give him the right number, shit, after this fight, Bud might be going up. You get what I'm saying?
And if you remember,
it might be going up.
But if the Saudis really had money like that, it's like, man, they got so much money, man, they could do whatever they want to do. And remember, we looked up the net worth, man. That dude's net worth is crazy.
Yeah, it's billions. But for the same reason, I'd suggest that PBC couldn't block Bud. The Turk would just come in with a massive big bag and say, look, we're going to make it happen. Like it or lump it.
Hell no, T.O. Charlo.
No, T.O.
Top guys at 54. None of them heavy. Nigga, they all can whoop Charlo's ass except for Bachram because we don't know who the fuck he is. But everybody else, Fondora, Crawford, Spence, they could all fuck up Charlo. Nigga, that's what I think. That's what Heavy asked. Heavy said he think if anybody at 54 could beat.
He's there for a paycheck, man. He trying to get paid.
All them niggas.
Man.
That ain't me hating because you know I don't like him. But like I feel that way. I really feel that way. I feel like
if Bud stay at 154, the plan is to get them get a belt and like say block him out. Because think about it, he got a 3-way street. He could pick. He could lose and still got an option to go after
Turkey is worth trillions, bro, not billions. The T. That's how much money they got. Trillions.
But you get what I'm saying though?
That's crazy.
So Al got a 2-way option with that boy. He could actually lose to Bud and then do a turnaround like, your turn, WC. Hey, I need that. You get what I'm saying? So, like I say, they operate by belts, bro. And like I say, he get a belt. Trust me, they gonna play keep away, bro.
Yeah, if Tim do get a belt, he's right back in the mix, baby.
The get stripped. That's what they do. They'll do some goofy shit, make him get stripped. You know what I'm saying? It's like they fucking up their company on the expense of revenge for this nigga and disdain for this motherfucker, man. That's just goofy to me.
It is.
It's so much money on the table if they just work with the guy. Since he was at 140, they could have worked with him and, you know what I'm saying, made some revenue. But they chose not to. They chose to run all this in-house shit. This shit's stupid.
That and they're not backing anyone in their stable to beat Bud, which tells the fighters in their stable, you know, the promoter or Al or whoever, you're not backing me, giving me my chance at Bud. You know.
Yep.
So it's twofold if that's what they do, right?
Yeah, they're scared to let anybody over there fight him. After he did the Spence, they don't want nobody touching Bud.
Yeah, but that's why I'm glad Turk in the fold. If they get PBC up under, then he can't do that. He ain't gonna turn down that money.
Well, wasn't supposed to be here though, bro.
Exactly.
He was brought in as a late replacement to fight Breedis Prescott after he beat Amir Khan. So Breedis Prescott could look good and fucked around and got beat.
And
you know,
late is an understatement. It was that night.
Yeah.
Bud had his own fight. Bud was supposed to be on the undercard.
Then they gave me Ricky Burns, thinking, okay, yeah, man, he'll walk through this kid.
Watch
he fucked around and beat Ricky Burns.
Beat the shit out of Ricky Burns.
All this shit was like, they wasn't expecting it. Like, you know, these promoters have plans, man. Motherfucker be knowing who they gonna fight like 2 years down the line.
Right.
You know what I mean? And he's upsetting the apple cart. He's upsetting the motherfuckers playing. We got to play.
Yorkis Gamboa.
I've been saying it for years.
You got the power and might of 50 Cent behind you. Knock that off the table.
I've been saying it for years.
Stopping all the parties, bro.
Everybody that they put in front, they were supposed to be him.
Jeff Horn coming off the big upset of Manny Pacquiao. You got Terrence Crawford next.
And that dude was huge, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Man, Jeff Horn was big, bro.
Fighter, but look at him like a promoter do as a product. It's marketability. Like, do you got marketability? Can I go far with you? Can I make money off of you?
Right.
It's marketability.
You got the charisma, the smile, the look.
If you was a pimp, you would want the finest woman. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You want the finest fighter. You want marketability. Who cares what she look like in bed? That's marketability.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Who cares what they do in the ring? You got marketability. So I'm gonna put all my money behind you, Spence. I'm gonna put all my money. Oh shit, I got some twins. Who cares if they can fight good or not? Shit, I'm putting all my shit behind them.
Right.
You know? Oh damn, we need a replacement for Miguel Cotto. Okay, man, who cares, man, if you just close your eyes and hit this motherfucker with a lucky shot? You know, and we built your career fighting nothing but old ass fighters like Eric Morales and Paulie Malignaggi. Fuck it, Danny, come on. I can market you as the next Miguel Cotto. Remember they had that one fight where it looked like trash, bro, and it was like, I'm coming home. He fought in Puerto Rico and shit. They had that little promotion and shit. Yeah, bro. That's all that shit is. These guys are a product. These are not really the real deal, actual good fighters. These dudes.
It was a company that was. It was a company that was trying to live up to that. They name
was lose the whole time. He ain't do nothing at 47. He was mean at 40, but 47 he did nothing.
It's almost like
40, bro. He beat.
It's
Eric
almost
Morales.
like the who?
He beat Eric Morales.
No, he beat Matisse. He beat the shit out of Lucas Matisse. Everybody thought Matisse was going to knock him out.
Don't you know Zab Judah just beat him?
Matisse was knocking everybody.
Right.
Man, listen, look at BoxRec. I don't have short-term memory loss. Zab Judah just beat his ass a few fights before that. Then he knocked out a couple of guys that he wasn't supposed to knock out, and they pulled him to the forefront, just like they did Ugas.
Right.
It's all about marketability. Matisse wasn't the shit. What has he done after that? Nothing.
Yeah. Garcia.
Right. But that's the name of the game. You take a loss. If you got a good promoter, they're gonna put you back in the ring and get you a win, so that wipe out that loss from the fans' eyes and shit.
And they're gonna match you so you got a devastating knockout and shit. Now I thought
he was overrated when they put him in the ring with Keith Thurman, because everybody thought he stood a chance against Keith Thurman. I think Keith Thurman gonna beat the shit out of Danny Garcia. Everybody like, you out your mind. And Sean Porter. I said Sean Porter gonna beat his ass too. Yeah, right. All right, what happened?
But Matisse wasn't shit though, bro. I hate that people even use that as a talking point.
I agree. They gassed him up, but he was dropping out a lot of shit at that time.
Yeah, he was flipping motherfuckers, but at the same time, though, he had already had a ton of losses to the last crop of welterweights and the last crop of 140 guys. He
I
got
thought
his
he lost
ass
to
whooped.
Zab Judah after the Garcia
Yeah,
fight. I thought they
he,
were both undefeated when they
Zab
fight.
beat him from pillar to post. That was the last time Zab looked good.
Yep,
Then after
Yep.
Zab
that's
got
a
that
fact.
fight,
Right.
Yeah, like Matisse never looked the
after
same
Zab,
after that fight.
after Zab got that fight, they linked him up with Paula Malignaggi, and Paula Malignaggi fucked around and beat Zab. And I
Mm-hmm.
think Paulie got like a email belt. He got the WBA, and then
I
here
couldn't
we go.
stand.
Keith Thurman coming through the ranks because Floyd wouldn't fight him. He put a
Wouldn't fight
young
him.
Earl Spence in front of when he was the WBC mandatory. Floyd bitch ass put a young Earl Spence in front of him that only had about 15, 16 fights at that particular time. And talking about, man, yeah, you want to fight me, you fight him first.
I
That's what
couldn't
he
Mm-hmm.
was on.
stand Paulie Malignaggi, little squeaky voice fuck.
And
Always talk shit.
now
That's
Spence
when that
won't even
super belt
fight
came
Thurman
too.
talking about you duck me, bro. Nigga, you didn't even have nothing but like 15, 16 fights. How the fuck he duck you when he
And
was
they
the
gave
number
birth to
one
the
in the
super belt.
WBA? Yeah.
They gave birth to super belt. They made that belt for Mayweather so then he could pick his fight.
Yeah.
And then he gifted that belt to Thurman. Remember?
Yep.
And Thurman started doing the same shit that Mayweather was doing. You ain't
He
did
started
nothing. Why
having
would I fight you?
Ducking the hell out of Crawford and Spence. He ain't want
Yep.
none of
He started doing the same shit Mayweather did to him.
Yep.
He went from one time to run time.
Yeah, I remember that shit. Like
Go
yesterday.
get a
Al
belt,
Heyman.
bud. Go get a belt, Errol. They both got belts. What's up? Yeah. Nigga, get the fuck out of here. Fighting every
That's
2
the Al
years.
Heyman injury reserve plan, bro. Every time a motherfucker have a big win that they done squeak past and shit, oh, now he's sick. He fucked up. He can't fight for a whole year. He broke his hand. He broke his shoulder. He's in surgery. We done seen the same play that we seen with Keith Thurman be played out with Errol Spence. Bro, we see this shit. We
Right.
literally, this the same shit that we see every fucking time. They run the exact same play. And
Right.
we scratch
Right.
our head like, damn, what's gonna happen? Nigga, we know what's gonna happen. They ran the same play. It's the same play.
Yeah.
Keith Thurman was, oh man, he was injured, car wreck, all this shit. Remember Keith Thurman's shoulder injuries, all this shit. That's all they gonna do.
Yeah,
Yep.
that's why he
Hand
lost to
injuries.
Pacquiao, shoulder injury.
Now
Cap.
Fundora, yeah, man, Fundora ain't cleared to fight, man. You know this. Now he's on that injury reserve shit. That's all that shit is. Same shit.
He ain't never lied.
They do the same shit over and over again.
He ain't never lied.
You know what I'm
Damn,
saying? It's
that's
the same.
bad, bro. I think it's a company that tried to really live up to the name and it discovered you can't do that in boxing, bro. Premier boxing champion. So you think you gonna be able to have this unbelievable stable and everybody's gonna be loved equally amongst the fans because you think you got the hottest boxers around. Now I will say, for his marketing, them motherfuckers was good to marketing shit.
But it's the dumbest
People
shit in the
believe
world,
in
dude.
PBC like it ain't shit.
Mhm.
But in reality, when it comes to people who really watch boxing, you really see what's going on. You know what I'm saying? You can see through the
It's the
smoke
most
and
annoying
mirrors.
shit in the world because y'all got all the best fighters and y'all don't let them fight no fucking body.
Exactly. That's
It's
what I'm
annoying.
saying.
It fucking drives me insane, GMT. Like, this is why I can't stand these fucking promoters. Okay, I got the cool ass stable with all these top fighters, but the niggas fight once a year. What the
Yep.
fuck,
Right.
man? Like,
Something
what's the
happened
point
to
of you having the best if you don't let them fight, man? That's stupid to me.
They wasn't the
Yeah.
best though. That's why he protected them and wouldn't let them out to go play. If you know your kid is soft in a motherfucker, you're not gonna let them play with them hardhead kids across the street.
right.
But
And
the
that's
fighters,
Sorry if I
the other
sound a
side
little
of the
turned
street.
up, fellas.
But to be
I
fair
got-
though, if he would have let the Charlos fought, they probably would have kept their ass out of trouble and them dudes would be larger than life right now.
Probably.
yeah, but the other
They
thing
didn't
is,
fight
I
enough,
think
and
that
he overpaid the
They
shit out
should
of
be
fighters-
pay-per-view all the time. Them
He
dudes,
overpaid
man.
the shit out them dudes, bro. $10 million
You
to
know.
fight. They was super overpaid. That's why they don't want to fight.
Why the Ellen Reed money? That hedge fund.
Mm-hmm.
well, the thing is, Punch, the fighters now are waking up to it. I think they're starting to suspect that if they go to PBC under the model as we understand it, and we could be completely wrong, depending on what happens behind the scenes, or I could be wrong, not we.
Mm-hmm.
I reckon the fighters are starting to wake up to it. That's why they're going to other promoters so they can get fights, so they can get
Yeah.
active.
Yeah. And then when you see, like you said, you saw Earl talking to motherfucking Bud recently. They see where the money finna be coming out at, and then you hearing, "Oh, Turkey don't put us on a payment plan. He pay you straight out." And shit, you watch a person lose and they get 20 million. Hell yeah. It's just sad that a lot of boxers sign that line to Al, believing in one thing and it's not coming true, but you stuck with him. You know what I mean?
You know what though, bro? This is some shit my dad used to say. And I'm gonna just keep it a buck because I've been drinking tonight too. So I ain't gonna try to get too raw, but
Me
the
too, bro.
same
I'm going hard. No, let it out, nigga.
but the same way you get a bitch is the same way you lose a bitch. And what did they get? They got him on deceit. You pretty much hijacked all of Golden Boy and got him over there and waved some money in their face. And guess what? When the money got funny, nigga, the honey got runny. Them niggas ain't sweet no more, nigga, because the
Right.
money's funny. The
Right.
honey used to be thick, but now it ain't thick now, man. Like I said, man, when the money get funny, the honey gets runny. And you know what? Now he got a whole bunch of bitches throwing jumping ship on him. You know what I'm saying? They get knocked by other promoters.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's just what it is. So, hey, sorry.
I
Because
just
they
turned my
built
camera
their
on to have
company
a
on
beer for you
bullshit.
boys so that you didn't feel bad.
You say
And
what now, brother?
I said I just turned my camera on and had a beer for Punch and 913 just so that you didn't feel bad. I don't need you to feel guilty.
Thank you.
Because you know when I'm buzzing, I get aggressive as fuck and start saying like crazy outlandish shit. I'm trying to.
Hey, what's in the cups tonight, fellas? I'm drinking Guinness.
I'm drinking what I always
nothing right now.
Driver, Ciroc and orange juice. Let's get it.
That's what's up. What about you, Deej?
I've got myself Carlton Dry. That's the type of beer I'm drinking.
Got you.
Punch, let's not call it emotional when you've had a couple. Let's call it passionate.
Thank you.
That's why I got these pre-rolls.
That's a good word, bro.
These pre-rolls should help, bro. So
Shout out to DJ, bro. DJ be on it.
That's why
Straight up, man. Hey,
so I don't get
if Earl don't fight Fundora, bro, you think that'd be the last time we see Earl?
Yeah, he's gonna retire.
Yeah, I don't see
$25 million, bro. He don't need to fight. He just made 25 mil. He's good. You know, he made 8 to 10 million in a fight before that. So I mean, he's good.
My Smokey says that Errol fights Tim. They've been going back and forth ever since the Gachet fight. Errol keeps betting against him. Tim was calling him out. He knocked a camper out quicker than Errol. And in the ring, he says, "I beat you, Errol." So, look, I wouldn't mind the fight. It's a
how old is
personal.
Tim?
Tim would be 27, 28.
And how old is Earl?
Oh, 30s, ain't
he? He's like 32 or 33, somewhere like that.
Before or after he fought Bud? See, that's the
right
thing
now.
we don't know.
Right now.
How's he going to come back from the Bud fight? That's the real unknown for me.
Right now, car crash,
for real.
Damage he caught from the Bud fight, man. I don't know if he can get through Zoo, man. Zoo's polished, young, and still strong, man. So I don't know.
Coming off of eye surgery, ass whooping, weight loss. Think about it. He hopped his fat ass in the ring with Fundora, bro. He looked out of shape and fucked up. That's the biggest I ever seen.
He looked fat as hell. He looked like he was like over 200, bro.
Look at them cheeks, bro. His cheeks was like, poof. You know what I'm saying? So he don't even look like he looked like a fucking light heavyweight. He don't even look like a 154 pounder, bro. He looked like a 175 pounder.
Who you talking about, Earl?
Yeah.
Oh, you say he was in there with Fundora. Oh, you talking about when he got in the ring?
He hopped in the ring.
When he hopped in the ring.
Yeah,
post-fight. Yeah, post-fight.
And Mark said Tim is 29.
Yeah, and Earl is 34. Earl 34.
He don't want that.
Have you boys considered if Mel does come back, right, and he hasn't lost a step, and the whole Canelo thing was just call it whatever you want. If he comes back after 3 years and cleans shop, right, that's almost Jordan-esque. Jordan having a couple of years off and coming back and winning,
That'd be crazy.
Winning the rings.
Yeah, that would
be... You'd have to bow down to the man if he does do it.
Yeah, he come back and start wiping motherfuckers out. I'm be like, what the hell?
I mean, that's what people expect.
But under the program though,
everybody expect Earl to come great.
Under the program that he's under, this Al Heyman program, he's not gonna get the fights to do that though, because he's gonna fight and then he's gonna sit out a year. He's gonna fight and then he's gonna sit out another year. And then once that bank account, once that balance and shit, you know how like your bank could be like, yeah, your account is under $500. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna be like, fuck, okay. Time like I need to make a fight.
Man, that shit
I hear you.
annoying to me, bro.
Hey, everybody, we got RC up in this thing, man. What's up,
man,
RC?
The myth, the
RC
legend.
in the building. What's up, bro?
From another.
I don't need no announcement. I don't need no announcement. I just slide in the back door. You know how I do.
Your ears must be burning, RC. We were only talking about you 10 minutes ago.
Hold on. I need to turn something up because y'all low. All right, say something now.
Yo.
You got us?
Hold up.
You hear me?
What's going on with my phone? Okay, try it now.
What's
Yo.
up?
Oh, there you go. I had the ringtone up and not the volume up. There we go.
Does not
All right.
work in the OFF position.
So RC, man, did I hear you say something about Regis probate earlier in the chat?
Hey man, I'm gonna tell you something. It's the spoils of living in Las Vegas. You just run into people.
Do I got
Care to elaborate, my guy?
Well, yeah, man. We had a nice New Orleans quick conversation. He invited me somewhere tomorrow, and I think y'all gonna be on live for Clarissa Shields, if I'm not mistaken.
Facts.
Yeah.
So
Okay, let
that'll
me see
be
what time
around.
that come
That'll
on.
be around that time, and just got a surprise for the viewing public of the going zones that can happen on a Saturday afternoon in Las Vegas. You know what I'm saying?
I like it. I dig it,
Damn
bro.
right.
But shout out to Regis. He's holding camp. He's actually been out here. He was telling me this morning for about a month. And he's going to be out here until he heads overseas to take on Jack Catterall.
Yeah, do you see that playing out, RC? You reckon Regis has got him?
Well, I mean, I was talking to Regis, fighter, what they call that? Fighter, I'm trying to be politically correct. Fighter confidence.
Yeah, he was gassing some shit up, nigga. He had a battery in his back.
He just could talk, bro.
But I'm gonna tell you this. And everybody, if you know me, especially offline. I don't care who you are. I'm gonna treat you just like I treat everybody else. And the first thing, one of the last things I said before I walked off for him, I said, "Hey man, you fix that footwork." He said, "I ain't gonna need that shit. That motherfucker coming right to it."
Facts.
So
Yeah.
I don't think he really working on cutting the ring off, y'all.
Oh shit.
Yeah, he get ready for a brawl, a fight.
Right.
Catterall stand there and fight him too.
I told
Right.
you I want. He just
looking
Jack
fit,
got
RC?
that power.
What you said, Mr. DJ?
Is he looking fit?
Yeah, they're pretty good. I mean, he's a small guy. I mean, I don't have that boxer eye, and he's still like, you want to say about 4 weeks out. He's not 140. He's like 150-ish, lower 150-ish.
He don't get too big.
Yeah, he's not.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's not ready to fight in a couple of weeks. Nah, he not there yet. But he working. He around here working. I mean, man, you gotta respect any man that's running in 160-degree heat. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, bro.
That shit
He
crazy.
gonna sweat it off pretty fast. You know what I'm saying?
Damn.
So
And
And she'll
before I forget,
Riviera fight
RC,
on her card tomorrow.
how long ago did you tell us? Was it
Tell her-
1
tell
month,
you-
2 months, 3 months ago? You
About-
told us about Mel dusting the cobwebs off.
Hey man, I told you. I said, man, don't get comfortable. He's laying in the cut. He's laying in the cut. And shout out to Jermell, man. One thing you can say a lot about Jermell. I mean, a lot of people say a lot about Jermell. But this is the thing where I think I shared with Slick earlier, and I possibly Nine. I'm not sure. I told the Nine I was supposed to get. I'm gonna get back with you now. But it's the thing with I respect, and you can tell me if I'm wrong, DT. I respect any professional athlete that they took the steps and make the climb to become that elite, undisputed. And one thing you can't take away from Jermell Charlo, all 5 of them belts, including that Ring Magazine making 5, he earned every single one of them.
Yes,
It wasn't no fighting nobody in one scoop. It was different people, different organizations for as the WBC, WBA, all of that. And the man did what he did. So by him being in recess in so many different areas, it's like he created his own spider web. But one thing I can say, it was earned. And I'm gonna share this with y'all. Y'all about to call me crazy. One thing Bud don't want to do not motivate that dude, bro. Because it's going
Cap,
across.
I call Cap, RC. I call Cap on that.
But this is what I'm about to say, Punch. And this
started,
goes from watching NBA, NFL, even boxing. You never underestimate the heart of a champion. Do not motivate that dude, because I'm gonna say this. I'm not gonna say Bud will lose, but it's gonna be one of the hardest fights Bud ever had in his life.
Cap, Bud's gonna beat the fuck out of Jermell Charlo.
Bro,
he can't wait to say that shit.
I'm telling you,
bro. Charlo is a fucking loser, bro. Listen, man. That nigga was respectful as fuck to Canelo, but got all that disrespect for fucking Crawford. I can't stand them niggas that disrespect the black man but got respect for the Mexican. Pisses me off.
This dude right here,
fuck Jermell Charlo, Bud. And I ain't just because I'm drunk saying that. I ain't just saying that. This ain't the alcohol talking. Jermell Charlo is not on the same level as Terrence Crawford. That's a hard fight. Man, he's tailor-made.
Man, but you gotta understand something, Punch.
Neil got that right.
You gotta understand something, Punch. You flying to Vegas, your behavior may be different from where you at, from your home city. See, you know where you at. You know you can get there in the dark. You can get there with your eyes closed. You know what right fast food place to go to. Oh, don't go to that McDonald's. They bad. Oh, don't go to that Popeyes. No. You come to Vegas, you don't know nothing. So you're gonna have a different thing. So I made that analogy to say this: when that man went to 168, you gotta kind of tip that into that. You can't. As we say in New Orleans, you gotta walk light. You get what I'm saying? So that's what you may be seeing the respect from. Bro, let's be honest, dog. 54 belongs to Charlo. That man held 5 of them things, bro.
Yeah, boy.
So, dog, bro,
I'm like Crawford, bro. I'm from a city of champions, bro. I'm from Pittsburgh, PA. Steelers for life.
Shout out to Black and Yellow. Black and Yellow.
So we got champion mindset. Jermell Charlo ain't no champion.
Bro.
He ran all night.
Very incorrect. I live in Kansas City, bro. That's very incorrect. We're champions. You know what I'm saying? We're dynasty.
6 of them things.
God, bro.
6 of those things.
Nigga, don't get me gassed up. Because guess what?
You sure you want to start a football channel? It's gonna go like G-Fish and your boy is gonna be like
Steelers, nigga.
Let me tell y'all something.
Get off of here so we can talk football.
Hey, hold up. Shout out to DJ. You from Australia. Boxing is barbershop talk, is gentleman talk, is excuse me, I cut you off. Hey man, I ain't mean to over talk you. Let me tell you something when we talk about American football, DJ.
Football, baby.
All bets are off.
Yes.
Don't give a fuck. That shit crazy.
All bets off.
My team is a dynasty. What can I say?
Black and gold for life. My team is a dynasty.
My team is a dynasty.
No different over here, RC.
Yeah, that was like 15, 20 years ago.
Football codes, NRL and AFL.
Right.
You end up punching your best mate in the mouth if he's going for the other side. Right? That's just the way there is, mate. They're the rules.
You like that about this? About one of my best friends is a Ravens fan, and we be down there going to blows.
I was just about to say that, Punch.
Yeah.
If Slick had a Ravens fan on here, he would lose all control. Just like if Slick had a Raiders fan in here against a Chiefs fan, he would lose all control. It's like DJ, there will be no control. If I'm a Saints fan, if you put a Falcons fan in here, fuck them.
Facts.
You know, Green. I mean, Slick like Green Bay. You ain't gonna put no Bears fan in here.
Fuck no.
Oh, Minnesota Vikings.
Fuck you want. Fuck you want. Motherfucker. I don't like Detroit neither. Fuck them too.
God damn.
Where Aaron Rodgers
So let me just answer your question.
Hey,
Let me just answer your question quickly.
Hold on. Okay, I'm just saying. I'm just making a joke right quick. What Aaron Rodgers said in the middle of Soldier Field, "We own y'all ass."
Yeah, right.
Well, go ahead, DJ. I'm sorry, Rob.
Right. So look, I started off this live saying, Bud Mel deserves all the flowers he's got. Right. My frustration wasn't with Mel. My frustration was with boxing, allowing a dude. Right. And it wouldn't matter whether it was Bud, wouldn't matter whether it was Canelo, wouldn't matter whether it was Tyson, Mayweather, for boxing to allow a bloke to sit in the bleachers for 3 years, 3 years,
Yeah, man.
and then come back. That's the bit that shits me for the sport, not the person, but the sport.
I got you.
I agree with that.
I agree. Very annoying.
But
you
watch
know
this,
what,
DJ.
though?
Oh, go ahead. Now.
You know what though, Rob? And this is the counter argument that I got to you when you say, why doesn't Bud drop those belts at 147? See why? This is showing you why he don't drop the belts. Because that gives you leverage.
And to piggyback off that RC,
leverage and insurance.
He technically never defended Undisputed because he ducked Zoo. Shout out to Mark in the chat.
Well, I'm gonna say this, bro. DJ, if you remember, maybe was it a week ago or 2 weeks ago? Me and Slick did a sanctioning body versus Al Hammond. Remember that conversation we had? Guess what, DJ?
That was another conversation where you just threw a hand grenade in the lounge room and walked out, wasn't it?
Well, no, I think we were talking about Jermell Charlo, if I'm not mistaken, about sitting on the belts and being 3 years, if I'm not mistaken.
I think we were talking about champion recess period across.
Okay. Same thing. Well, I'm gonna say this, DJ, he was injured.
He was talking that shit.
Let me see.
Bring that shit back up. Injured shit.
In recess right now, right, Slick? We got 3 big name champions in recess right now. Devin Haney, we got Terrence Crawford, and we got Jermell Charlo. These are all huge name niggas that's in recess.
Well, is Maul Charlo still recess and recess at 160?
No, they stripped him.
Right.
Yeah, he got that's a vacant title right now.
Yep.
They probably got Laura and Danny Garcia fighting for that motherfucker. Who
probably
knows?
do. I probably do.
Yeah.
I think they do. Yeah.
No, Laura a champ though.
Laura is a WBA champ, but
Laura got a belt.
What Al did, Al gonna do what he did with Fundora and Zoo. Remember at the last minute, the WBC threw it in there saying you fight for hours too? Remember that? It was supposed to be just for the WBO.
Right, it was. Right.
And remember, this 160. Nobody's in 160 right now.
Right. And how that belt, and if you're a sanctioned body, how that belt gonna look on the Danny Garcia?
Right.
So you'll give him whatever Laura got plus WBC. Because Charlo still had the WBC.
Because he didn't have the WBC at 140, 147. You know what I'm saying? So if I'm gonna put my belt on him, he's a company guy.
Exactly. He makes good money. Good money for put it like this. The 3% turns real good with Danny Garcia name on. Especially if you fight him on the East Coast.
Just like Bud in the WBO.
Barclays all day.
They fuck with Danny like they fuck with Mayweather. You feel me? Yeah. Remember when it was a time where they was talking about Danny Garcia when he had just left 140 fighting Mayweather at 147? It was a little they was talking about that shit. You know what I'm saying? So he a company man, bro.
I mean, speaking of him, how many fights did Garcia actually have at 47?
He had that many.
Like 3, right?
Guerrero.
I can't think of nobody other. It was Spence and who else?
He fought Guerrero for the vacant, and then he fought.
The last one he was a 54, wasn't it? When he was crying about the depression
fight was a 54 fight. Well, that was the one against Jose Benavidez, right?
Yeah, that was the last fight.
That was his first fight at 54.
Yeah, that was the last fight. That was when he was talking about the
fight was that was Danny Garcia's last fight. Jose Benavidez's last fight, he moved up to 60 and lost to Jermell.
Okay, because I know that was the one where he was. Who was that he fought in the I think that was the Deontay Wilder undercard when he went on that depression. When he talked about was suffering from depression. That was in New York.
He did fight on that card. Who was that?
I don't know, but that was at 54. That's what I'm telling y'all.
That was Jose Benavidez, right?
No,
it wasn't.
I don't think so.
No. Jose Benavidez's last fight was against Jermell, Charlo.
Against Jermell, but who was the fight before Jermell?
Well, Jose Benavidez, he had got dropped.
Yeah, who was the fight before Jermell?
Man, that was a while back because Jose Benavidez went through some stuff.
Yeah, he didn't jump right from 47 to 60 though, did he?
He didn't even fight Charlo at 60 because that was at a catchweight.
Yeah, because Charlo couldn't make 60. I remember.
It was Ivan Reddick.
Yeah.
At what weight?
It was Ivan Reddick, and
at
it was
54,
some other
right?
shit with that. Cause remember, I remember it was something. Yeah, no, Ivan Reddick was the last one at 140, 147.
Was he really?
No, Errol Spence. Errol Spence was the last one. The one before Errol Spence was 147 too.
And Reddick was 54.
No,
That was 47. So he hasn't had a fight at 54.
It was, and before Reddick, it was Granados.
Hey, bro, how many fights in total did he have at 147?
All right. Let's see.
While Slick looking that up, I'm just saying, y'all.
He started with Paul Malignaggi, Robert Guerrero, Samuel Vargas, Keith Thurman, Brandon Rios. So how many is that? 6? Sean Porter, Adrian Granados, Ivan Reddick, Errol Spence.
Yeah.
Some tough competition.
Granados, bro.
He had Granados. And
that's
then,
not a bad resume.
Yeah, that's some tough
competition. And then he had Jose Benavidez was at 154.
Okay.
Then Jose Benavidez. I knew it.
All right. I was on. Well, like I said, he had a 54 fight. Now he has 60. So the belts at 60 look better on him than anybody else. So that's perfect.
There ain't no good champs up there other than Laura at 60.
Right.
That's the only name.
Well, no. You got Jennerback?
Jennerback is all right.
Jennerback ain't about to do nothing, man.
I need Jennerback to get tested. He can just show me more.
I mean, like I said, bro, I'm just giving you this. Go ahead. I'm sorry, Slick. Go ahead.
If Jennerback fainting off losing weight, bro, he finna go up. He ain't finna stay there.
But I'm gonna say this, and bro, I just gotta hammer this home, and I'm gonna get off it after this. This is a sports channel. I'm going through all vagues of sports. Oh, did the Spurs going against the Miami Heat with LeBron James, Dwayne Wade, and Chris Bosh? Guess what happened? They got swept. Oh, now I ain't gonna like this one. What? KC got to go to Baltimore to playoff? Oh, Lamar, what about to run over them boys?
Man, you tripping.
Fuck the Ravens, nigga. Steelers for life.
You ripped them.
Whooped it. I thought they was
I'm
gonna lose.
saying this.
KC thought they was gonna lose that motherfucker too.
Well, nah, not really.
KC just got nice, nigga. They just got nice.
No, I'm not talking about. I'm not talking about the team. I'm talking about the people. They knew that. Look into that.
They don't know football. They don't know football. They don't know football.
Been nice. They just always lost in the first round.
Before y'all got Mahomes, y'all wasn't shit. Before y'all got Mahomes, y'all wasn't shit, nigga.
I said this, and there's a few more examples. I said that, and there's a few.
So it is what it is. You know, we still used to whoop on y'all, bro.
We won the AFC last couple of times, but we coming for the crown, baby.
But I'm gonna say this,
bro. We done won the AFC West more in the last 20 years more than any other AFC West team. Look it up.
Well, that's not hard to do.
We won the AFC North 10 straight times. 10 straight, baby. Catch up.
Nah,
you know what I'm saying?
Your competition is the Chargers, the Raiders.
Say it again, please, RC.
Come on, dog.
Hey, AFC North is tight, bro. That's real competition over there.
But look, let me say this, dude. Let me say this. I said all that to say this. Never estimate the heart of a champion. I'm telling you, bro. Don't think just Bud gonna walk in there and just walk through this man, bro.
Nah.
Bud gonna smoke that nigga, RC.
I think it's gonna be a tougher fight
beating him, but it ain't gonna be easy.
Right. I think it'll be a tough fight for Bud, but I think
it's gonna be Errol Spence 2.0.
No, hell no.
He proved how
Hell.
durable he was, man, with that Canelo fight. Say what you want, but that's a durable motherfucker. I don't think he can sleep that nigga.
But he
Durable at
came in.
running,
That's
nigga.
because
He's durable
he
at
came
running.
in. He got dropped, and he came in with his plan was to survive.
That nigga was scared as hell, bro. Whole fight.
His plan was to survive.
But that same punch that dropped him could have slept him.
You see how scared he was when Bud was looking at his ass after he dropped Spence?
He
Same
durable,
ass,
man.
baby. He
But
don't want no part of the Bud. He's scared of Bud.
Would you not agree that if he had chose to at least engage with Canelo would have slept his ass?
Probably
man, but he didn't even engage.
Right,
Ice as fuck.
But at the same time, though, man, he got a bigger frame. This is a motherfucker that came from lightweight. This is a lifetime 154-pounder.
True shit.
Fighting in front of the biggest crowd he ever seen.
Oh, no, wait, hold on. Wait, hold on. That ain't true. We ain't gonna do that because I was at that fight.
You want to look at the numbers of how many people watched that on pay-per-view?
Nah, fuck the pay-per-view. I'm talking about in the crowd. You said the crowd in front of Jermell, Charlo, and
Cowboy hats and cartel niggas in that crowd.
Jermell, Charlo, and Canelo was 21,000 strong. No, good. No. Jermell Charlo has been in a bigger crowd.
Who was his biggest crowd?
Watch this. Because I was at Errol and Bud's biggest fight. That wasn't sold out, brother. Jermell Charlo and Canelo was standing room only.
Yeah, but that was because of Canelo, though, bro.
Of course. No, I'm just talking about to punch. To punch saying, Charlo ain't never been a... Yes, he has.
Okay.
Yes, he has.
He's been under them
mics. That nigga look like a deer in the headlights that whole fight.
Yeah, I think that Edgar Berlanga fight gonna sell out like that. Do you think the people interested enough? I see a lot of people complain about Edgar Berlanga, but do you think that fight is still gonna sell?
Yeah, Canelo gonna pull it.
Canelo can sell 5.
Canelo gonna pull it.
He can say sold against John Ryder, bro.
Yeah, Canelo gonna pull it, bro. Canelo gonna pull it.
He can sell 500 in his sleep, bro.
Canelo gonna pull it. This is the question. This is the question,
bro. That was crazy.
This is the question you need to ask Slick. And you talking to a person that live in Vegas and been to these fights. Tell me what Bud and Charlo will bring.
That's gonna bring. That's gonna
sell for undisputed. That's gonna bring in the bucks.
That's gonna be crazy.
It ain't gonna be for no undisputed.
No, it could be. Possibly.
Nah.
Just to fight alone, that's gonna be a fight.
He can't take Canelo's belts now.
I think it'll sell. I think it'll sell.
I think Bud gonna have 3 of them belts by the time they fight.
No. Charlo about to get in his business after August 4th. Jamal's getting in his business. Trust me. Bud ain't about to just ride and collect belts with Jermell sitting there. Nah, no sir. Al Heyman ain't had it.
Nah, Bud got that Saudi money behind him. He don't give a fuck about Al Heyman.
Bruh, Al Heyman won't have. He gonna call Turkey.
Al Heyman's day is done. That puppet masters in the shadows bullshit is over.
Bruh, listen to me. It ain't about Al and Turkey. It's about them sanctioning bodies. Who they had the longer relationship with them sanctioning bodies? Al or Turkey?
It may be true, but they
what talks to the sanctioning bodies? What do the sanctioning bodies care about more than anything? Money, nigga.
They gonna make it anyway.
They done made a lot of money off of Al, man.
Who got the most money?
This. All the sanctioning body gonna say, "Hey, Turkey, hey, he pull a thing. You got 30 days. You got 30 days to make this fight." That's all the sanctioning body gonna tell Turkey.
Man, Turkey about to come in there like King Xerxes, like nigga. Just kneel, for I am kind, nigga. Take this money.
Okay, now I just want to add. I need to get a consensus of this question I posed, and you included, Mr. DJ. Canelo. I'm sorry. Crawford versus Charlo, Jermell. It sells out. I'm talking about an arena. We ain't talking about pay-per-view. Pay-per-views are subjective. An arena is it. We can use MGM Grand, which holds 17.5, or we can use T-Mobile, which holds 21. Which arena does it sell out? And I'm going to give you my answer.
T-Mobile.
Does it sell out?
I
say
Crawford
sells out both.
I was going to say the same thing. I say they both sell out because the build up is gonna be crazy, bro.
Mhm.
Like you gotta remember, bro. Every time you drop Spence, he went right over in that corner. That's all everybody gonna keep talking about, and how scared Charlo look, man. The build up is gonna be insane, yo. So I think
So
that build up and the hype is gonna build. I think it can get to. I think it can get to the hype of a Spence Crawford fight. I really believe that.
okay, so everybody's saying T-Mobile Arena, the biggest arena in Vegas currently, 21,000 people, sells out. Everybody say that, right?
Uh-huh.
Yep.
Mhm.
Well,
Watch
I
this.
do.
If they promote it right, yes.
Okay, if they
Yeah.
promote it, well, you know Turkey involved and terrorists involved, right?
You see the way he's promoting this fight, it's great. So I think it's
Okay,
possible.
you agree, DJ?
Yeah.
All right. Let me give you my experience of going to these fights and attending these fights. My next fight that I'm attending is September 14th. I'll be there for Canelo in Berlin. Let me tell you something. Now I see why Bud would sit on a camera and say a lot of people don't know shit about boxing. That fight doesn't sell out, y'all.
Why you think it don't sell out?
It don't sell out.
Why?
It goes to the dynamic of black fighter versus black fighter.
Well,
And
yeah,
it
I
goes,
get that, but I mean,
but hold on,
the
I'm
history
about
that it generated, you can't deny the history that it had generated between them. When the after effect of, because everybody was clamoring for it, and I get they may have toned down, but they could build that fight though.
But
That don't mean it
didn't.
won't sell out. That don't mean it
No.
won't sell out. It ain't
That's-
like that. There ain't no history there, or it's just a fight to
Yeah,
see
they
that be
learn.
made.
let me explain. Let me explain to tell you why. Because what my answer is giving y'all an answer to why Earl and Bud didn't sell out. And I'm just telling you, stating facts of me being around the business of boxing, attending these fights. And if y'all know, you know, I ain't gonna say it online, but the background of the arena and these fights, just period, right?
Uh-huh.
Well,
And
let me
this, and
throw
like
it
I said,
straight back at you, RC. And
go ahead.
if Mel has a tune up or gets into 54 and fights one of the top contenders, be it
Say Tim too.
say Tim Zoo, right, and washes Tim, right, and then all of America, the states, and the boxing world go, yep, Charlo hasn't lost a step. What are you pointing at?
Okay.
Slick?
Give
What are you
him
pointing at, Slick?
You see that?
what?
Yeah, raise your hand
That's
if
when
you've
you
got a
said
question.
sanction. The sanctioning bodies, they riding with their asses, bro.
They riding with him. That's fine. That's fine.
They promoting them on they shit.
I'm not even
Nigga ain't had a fight in almost 3
I'm
years.
not even talking about that. We just talking just a little bit of the business of boxing, a little bit of Las Vegas, a little bit of how this work out here.
So does
Okay,
it sell out if Charlo comes back and washes an opponent before he defends his title? Does that change your opinion?
you're still missing it. It's not about that, DJ. Guess what, DJ? You can give him 3 tune-ups. He can knock them all out in the first round like Virgil Ortiz. It's not about that, bro. You see, you're looking at it from the fan of I want to see this fight, I'll buy this fight. Right? Right?
Yeah.
You got to look at it from the business point. What do these two individuals bring to this arena that's going to get the people that put it like this? This is the cliche they use in Vegas. How do I get this fight into the kitchen? Like, okay, DJ, you will get excited for the fight if Jermell Charlo start running through the tune-ups. You got Terrence Bud Crawford, right?
Right.
This is the question, though, DJ, in Las Vegas. What makes DJ's wife want to see this fight?
Well, she's
And
not allowed
this
to
is
come.
this is the thing. This is how
I got an answer for
they
that one.
strategically get your wife or your wives to be interested in this fight.
I have an
And
answer
they
for
don't
that.
even know nothing about boxing.
I have a
Name
perfect
me a commercial Terrence Bud Crawford been on. Wait.
drama. Women love drama. And this
No. But women love drama, but you gotta get their attention. Name me a commercial Terrence Bud Crawford been on. Name me a commercial Jamel Charlo's been on. And take away Jermell Charlo just had a domestic violence thing where the commercial sponsors don't even want to touch his ass.
shit, they might pour in just to watch him get beat the hell up just because of that.
So taking it out of sports, I'm just touching on business just a minute. in a huge arena like that, 21,000 seats, going at an average price of $1,200 a ticket. What makes my wife, girlfriend, somebody that gives a little fuck about buy the shit? Because if we talking Ryan Garcia, I say sell out. If we talking Jake Paul, who don't even know how to box, I say sell out. Give me a reason that these two individuals can touch people that don't know nothing, don't even know a quarter of what y'all know on this panel.
And you know what I'm gonna add to that? At first, originally, I said, yeah, to sell out to T-Mobile, but then now I start thinking about it, dude. They didn't strike while the iron is hot for one, because this shit should have happened like within six months
With
of
6 months
the
after that,
fight.
I agree with that. But
I agree.
if they build
You
that
feel
back
me?
up, if they announce his return and then like announce that fight, I think the build up will
I
garner
agree.
that.
Now, let me.
Yeah.
I'm about to show y'all some nasty work right now. Let's talk Terrence Bud Crawford. His biggest promotional company where he make the most money from, y'all ain't gonna believe, is Prime Sports Drink, right? Prime Sports Drink, right? Who's the Terrence Bud Crawford fan on this panel?
Shit, you know who they is.
Slick,
Punch,
Slick,
nigga.
What's
Slick.
good,
Hold on,
bro?
Slick. You drunk a Prime since
You see the
Terrence
picture?
put that chain on?
Nah, I don't fuck with that shit, bro.
All right, stop. Punch. You drunk a Prime since Terrence put that chain on? The blue one?
You goddamn right.
Oh, shout out to you. What about you? What about you, now? You drunk a Prime?
Hold on, nigga, that nigga Punch. He's like, you goddamn right.
Big
Hold on.
facts.
I can't fuck with that shit.
Hey, man, hold on.
I'm looking at a case of that shit right now. In my
Hold on.
fucking
Okay, you got a case. Come on, now. You like Terrence. I ain't gonna say you're a Terrence fan, but you like Terrence. You drunk a Prime since he put that chain on?
Man, I drank that shit once, and that shit tastes like cough syrup. I'm good.
Hold up. Watch this. I'm gonna show you about aesthetics and business, and I'm gonna jump to DJ after this. How many people that bought the Mr. T cereal when they was kids?
Shit, I did.
I did.
I bought it.
Yeah.
Of course.
Shit was nasty, right?
Yeah,
We don't give a fuck.
Horrible. I give a fuck. Mr. T was on the cover,
Shit
nigga.
was sawdust, nigga.
It was horrible. That shit was like King
Mr.
Vitamin.
T. How many?
On the box,
Watch this.
man,
I'm gonna tell you something else about marketing.
Pity the food to eat this shit.
Watch this. I'm gonna tell you something about how many of y'all thought about when Hulk Hogan got on that TV talking about the 24-inch pythons and say your prayers and eat your vitamins. You was hype.
Yeah.
How maniacs out there,
Super hype.
bro?
Yeah.
I need some
Tell me a
vitamins,
bud.
mama.
Tell me a bud can stand up against Hulk Hogan or Mr. T when he was in his prime. Tell me if I'm lying. Because I'm about to tell you, if you put Hulk Hogan in the T-Mobile arena, the shit sells out the first day. You put
That's
Mr.
not
T
fair,
in that
bro.
mother.
Get that though,
That's
bro.
world
But I mean,
famous
like,
icon.
No,
That's Hulk Hogan,
I'm talking business and why I said what I said.
yeah, I get
Y'all
that.
are
But I'm talking about
boxing
the
fans.
Yeah.
Hulk Hogan and these other motherfuckers have reached the kitchen.
Yeah, he's up there. The Hulk Hogan and them's up there with like Muhammad Ali, Floyd Mayweather status.
But we talk about the biggest boxer currently would be Terrence Bud Crawford, correct?
Yes.
Bruh, LeBron has, in biggest player in basketball, has reached the kitchen.
Oh, he's the best fighter in boxing, but he's not the most popular.
I get what you're saying, man. He not
Patrick
a Sugar Ray
Mahomes
He not a
has
Sugar Ray
reached
Leonard.
the
That's what you're saying.
kitchen.
He not a Sugar Ray Leonard. I get it.
Let's keep
He's
it
not Sugar
real,
Ray
bro.
Leonard or Roy Jones. Those guys
Watch
are big
this.
girls.
Watch this. Ben Roethlisberger, when he was in Pittsburgh, was a superstar.
You fucking right.
That dude
Guess
garbage.
what? How many rape charges does Ben Roethlisberger have, Punch?
3.
Always.
3 of them fucking things.
Did that fucking matter when they were selling out Roethlisberger bars? Them candy bars?
Niggas was calling him Rapersburger until he took us to the Super Bowl that year. And then niggas took that back.
But guess what? On Sunday at 1:00 in Huntsville, what the numbers? How many number 7s you seen out there, motherfucker?
Nigga, I had mine on.
Yo, that's what I mean. Bro. It don't sell out, bro, because they haven't reached that plateau.
A lot of people didn't give a fuck. It was wild.
Bruh, you understanding before y'all very eyes, they got a fighter that's saying all kind of racist stuff, saying more racist stuff, saying all kind of stuff again. And this dude is getting bigger than the words he's saying. That dude is Ryan Garcia.
Word to
You
God.
ain't
Ryan has
lying. He's
cheated.
still this dude's still tweeting, bro. My phone's
shit
still
was
lighting up,
crazy.
bro. He
Bro,
tripping.
listen to me, fellas,
I
on this
unfollowed
panel.
him, yo. I blocked that nigga on everything.
Listen to me on this panel, fellas. Ryan has cheated. Ryan's first fight back sells out the T-Mobile Arena. Day one.
Yep.
Day one, bro.
Yeah.
Word to God, bro.
All I'm saying, I ain't
I'm
got
not arguing
nothing
it. I'm
against
just
bro.
saying it. When I said it was sell, it ain't gonna do no shitty numbers.
Oh, I just said it doesn't sell out. That's what I said.
Ryan Garcia got an unfair advantage though. He got like a massive following. Like I said this in one of my
Well,
videos.
he marketed
If
himself.
Tank
He
and Ryan
yeah.
Garcia would have been fighting for undisputed, that shit would have did Manny Pacquiao, Floyd Mayweather.
Bro, let me tell you something. Let me tell y'all something. Y'all know what beats Manny Pacquiao, Floyd Mayweather in 2024, 2025?
What?
Ryan
What?
Garcia versus Jake Paul.
That'd be ignorant.
Something
That
that's
would
stupid.
be ignorant.
That. Yep, you're right.
Yep.
I disagree.
Bro, and guess what? All they're going to do is play around in the ring.
Yep.
And you know what they're going to do? WBC, WBA, IBF, every one of them, even the ones coming from overseas, going to sanction.
Well, there'll be no VAR
I ain't gonna
testing
lie.
for
That
that
shit have
fight,
me
so
mad.
the fine should be
DJ,
good.
shout out to DJ. I'm just talking a little business, how this works. I stay in Vegas, bro.
Yeah,
I
I
stay
don't
in-
like your analogy. I'll tell you why. Right? What if I'm hungry when I get home from the boxing and they do reach the kitchen? How am I going to eat, right? If I've got to take my wife there. No, look, shout out to all the women. It's a joke. But, you know, that'd suck if that's what it's for. Yes, women and wives should go to the boxing, absolutely. But I think that if it's promoted, getting back to what Punch was saying, if it's promoted properly and with all the history, even with Bud and PBC, the history there, if they play on that, surely you're going to get hardcores. Because the other thing about Bud and Mel is the casuals know about them. Right? Even the casuals would get interested. Yeah, let's go to Vegas and watch, Bud and
But I'm
Charlo
saying
go at it.
somewhat. But DJ, this is what I mean when I say reach the kitchen. You sitting at home in front of your television. You watching a fight. It's Ryan Garcia versus anybody, right? Right? This is what I mean when it touches the day. Your wife come and bring you a sandwich or come and bring you a beer. I mean, what are you watching? Oh, this guy, Ryan Garcia. Oh, Ryan Garcia. I heard of him. That's him right there? Yeah, that's him in the black and silver shorts. What? Do you mind if I take a seat and just look for a minute? That's what they're doing for, DJ.
Wouldn't happen. No talking.
That's
during
what
the
they're
fight.
going for.
And see, another
wait
thing that
till
we
in
got to
between
realize
rounds.
too.
Don't talk during rounds. That's why
Another
that
thing we got to
conversation wouldn't
realize
happen,
too
RC.
is boxing is behind the 8 ball. And all right, check this out. How many motherfuckers is in this chat right now, in this live right now?
5. Or
Exactly. Okay, so you can get like a bigger channel, right? They fuck around and have probably like 100 in a live, right?
Right.
There's channels out there talking about other shit, like the red pill blue shit, like Kevin Samuels, right?
Yeah.
Where them motherfuckers got like shit, 12,000 motherfuckers in their live every day, killing.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So if you look at those aesthetics right there, look, boxing ain't that big, so it's got to be the perfect
well, to compare to
shit.
that though, you gotta remember, see, a lot of other channels. I'm gonna tell you where how can I put this? Where the fault lies. Like when it comes to blue pill, red pill, shit like that, and all these a lot of other channels outside of sports, primarily, it's always a lot of controversy, right? And controversy is in your face every day. Hell, it's on your phone. Hell, you watch it even when you don't want to watch it. You know what I'm saying? Whether somebody get beat up or whatever, right? When it comes to sports, it's more of a niche thing. So I agree with you that boxing is at the on the back burner, but it's in the back burner of sports.
You go to one of these motherfucking
you got that's what I'm saying. So like you got commercials that a football player ain't gonna be on, but you got commercials using all the other sports as references. You understand what I'm saying? For instance, It could be a fucking State Farm commercial, and they got a football player in there being goofy. You get what I'm saying? Baseball do the same thing, and it ain't got to have no professional sports player in it. It's just the fact that now we looking at State Farm commercial, and the dad is coaching Little League, and it's just the fact that it's baseball. You see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Boxing doesn't even have that. You see what I mean? So that's why I believe it's in the background. It's just in the background, period, all the way around. You go on ESPN.com right now. You got to go find boxing, but UFC is right there. So everything's in the background. That's why I ain't trying to sway this to Turkey or nothing, but that's why I like that he involved with him making those type of commercials that he's making for the boxing matches and things like that. You get what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But until then, they could sway a deal with a major network though. Boxing is always gonna be in the shadows. You understand what I'm saying?
Get this though. I'm a boxing fan, right? And I just paid $60, bro, to go into a motherfucking Kansas City Chiefs training camp just to watch them train live.
Right.
$60. And guess what? I'm a die-hard boxing fan. So $20 ain't shit. There's fights that happen that I'll be on Stream East like a motherfucker. I don't pay for shit.
Don't say that. It's public.
They charge you $60 to watch the Chiefs trains, man. They
hell yeah
over there, bro. You know what we pay to watch the Steelers train, bro?
How much?
$15.
Well, defending champ. It's the
one they won the Super Bowl.
We're champions.
Still ain't only paid $15.
We're champions. So once you become a champion again, then we can talk.
Say again. Say it. I'm about to say, oh yeah, what? We won that shit like 5 years ago.
Hold on, Pep. Who runs the AFC?
Nah, it's a little longer than 5.
Oh, the last time we won it was 2008.
Yeah, I was about to say it's a little longer than 5.
Yeah, the last time we got out the first round was like.
But hold on, Peter. Who runs the AFC?
It's been bouncing between us, the Bengals, and the Ravens, bro.
But we beat y'all all the time, bro. So who wins the AFC? Who's the top team?
But we can all agree on one thing: that Green Bay going to the Super Bowl, right?
Hell no.
Come on, bro.
Stop playing, bro.
Come on.
Love ain't there yet. Love ain't there yet, GLD.
Stop that, bro. We going, bro.
Try and sign the contract they gave him.
Yeah, they did. He just signed for $240 million 4 years.
But hey, man, I had just wanted.
This is an AFC conversation. Grown folks is talking slick. The NFC can't.
I'm trying to tell you, bro. We're gonna be there, bro. We're gonna be there. We're gonna be on the back burner.
I'm calling it right now. 913 AFC Championship Steelers Chiefs, baby. Watch.
Hey, bro. I just wanted to throw a little touch of business in there for DJ and everybody else. Hey, y'all can get back to regular scheduled programming. I'll comment and I'm here. But as y'all want to say, Bud is the biggest thing since sliced bread. That's why I'm just giving people a little substance for when Bob Adams said, "I'm gonna buy 2 holiday Hollywood, but when I lost, I'm tearing Bud Crawford."
Man, he missed his mark with Bud. That was that part. Saving him from his friend.
Bud has to have someone with a mouth slit. That's the only way.
Listen, it ain't just that. You gotta have a dance partner. Everybody had that guy. You get what I'm saying? That catapulted them. That catapult that is.
I don't agree.
Well, except Brian, bro, and Jake.
No. Because he's saying people on the same panel. Tank can't fight nobody. Tank just fight trash. But that boy sell out every arena he go to.
Yeah, he do. But
come on now, that you got to come with a better one now.
He had a machine, but we talking about homegrown boxers, bro. We ain't talking about riding the coattails of somebody till you get seen enough and then everybody following. We not talking about that. Every boxer usually had a mark. They come up, everybody see him like he dope. When he gonna fight this guy? That dude kept him away from Pacquiao, bro. If Bud would have beat Pacquiao then, Pacquiao would have been a household name.
I agree.
And Bud was gonna get 10 million. Pacquiao
that was his mark. 30. Yeah, that was his mark, and that's what stopped him.
Okay, now let me ask you a question though. Let me ask you a question. I got a question for you and the whole panel. Say he would have got on and fought Pacquiao. Next fight, he struggled. He bad. Oh man, it looks bad. What happened? That Bob Aaron fault?
No, that ain't Bob's fault.
Well,
But that what you
could
mean?
have
But
happened.
you talking about a what if though? That's the whole point. That was the chance to make him that star.
That was gonna put him in the upper
That
echelon.
was that was it. And every boxer usually has that guy.
That
like,
was
okay,
the passing of the
That was
guard.
it for
right?
Errol
You know
too.
what I'm
Like,
saying?
you know what I mean? Errol was
That's
just
the
as excited
whole
as Brady.
thing. You know what I mean? That's why everybody want to see like Boots fight Terrence. If Boots beats
Hang on,
Terrence,
who's everyone?
that put him on the top of the fucking world.
Yeah, he's automatically the man.
So going with what you're saying. Okay,
Mhm.
Bud he had Pacquiao, but he had Errol Spence. All right, let's just say that, right? The
Right.
one everybody wanted to see. So
Right.
this fight here coming up in a week and a half is gonna let everybody know what's up. He can't struggle at all. It was telling.
No. He has to fighting this guy. He actually in 154.
Mm-hmm.
He has to make a splash.
Gotcha. That's all
Like
I
he
wanted to do.
always do anyway.
He has to make a
Man,
splash.
DJ been
Not
trying to
only
get
that,
in. I
he
want to see
got
what
a
DJ
sell.
talking about.
He got a sell to show that you fighting the guy with 10 fights. So everybody there, bro, is gonna be for you. Just to
Pretty
keep
much.
it fair.
Don't do that. Don't do that shit now.
There are some
Don't do
people that
that.
actually
This
believe this
fucking card
Meredith guy
stack,
got a
bro.
chance.
This start, and I just left California yesterday.
Well,
They all there
yeah,
for Pitbull, my nigga.
now that
No,
you remind me,
don't do
yeah.
that now. This is not
Yeah.
Bud's fight. This is Pitbull's fight. Don't do that.
Yeah. Ooh.
They are going to see the 5'1" Mexican. That's geek. They coming to wreck
Ass
shop.
whooped by
There's
El
no.
Mike
Rayo. That's
Tyson.
what they about to go see.
They coming to see the Mexican Mike Tyson. They're
That
not
is
coming to see
so
Bud. The
overrated.
Bud
I'm so
take
mad.
these
They
numbers.
gonna be there to see Bud too, bro.
But come
I'm
on,
gonna be
dog.
there.
But
too, dog.
Pitbull is gonna bring out, you know,
Bud put
Bro,
on American.
East LA all
And I'm
day.
about to tell you
Pitbull
something else,
surprised me
Nine.
at that Rogan
I'm about to
fight,
tell you
though.
something else, Nine,
They
that's
was
gonna
fucking
take his
with
shine.
Pitbull.
Guess what? I'm about to tell you something else gonna take his shine.
Pitbull at that
And
pocket.
it's fucked up for Bud. This real fucked up for Bud. Nigga, we went here to see the boxing. This Eminem first concert of 2024. That fucks him up. So no, we not taking none of these numbers for Terrence. Nigga, you ain't stand on your own. Eminem helped you.
Oh,
And
stop
Pitbull.
that shit.
Fuck
Stop
that.
that
This
shit.
nigga, man.
Hell no. Don't you can't do that, bro. You can't do that, bro. That's
We ain't
like
doing that.
bro, that's like motherfucker see just showing up to a motherfucking boxing match, see who you gonna walk out with.
Bruh,
No.
you know how many you know how many
No.
people went you know how
You
many
can't do
people went
that,
to the
bro.
Super
That's
Bowl?
an
You know how
intermission,
many people
bro.
went to the Super Bowl to see Rihanna when it was in Phoenix?
Bro, you could say that shit. You could say that shit if I will let you have that, goddamn me. But at the end of the day, if ain't nobody in that arena after the concert, then fine.
Bruh.
But if all them people still there,
That's all the way cap.
Don't do that
you
shit.
can't say that.
Don't
You
do
can't
that
say
shit.
that.
The
I'm just
zone
saying.
gonna make you true. Gonna make you some true. Don't do that shit,
No,
Slick.
bruh.
Bruh,
you
there's
can't
gonna
say
be
that.
some people that's gonna be leaving, bro. Don't do that, Slick. Don't
I'm just
set that
telling
shit
you.
up like that for Bud. Don't do that. Nigga,
They gonna be
Eminem
there the
number
whole
one in the
day.
Nigga, Eminem broke a fucking
I'm there for the
Spotify
whole
record.
event, bro.
Yeah, he
I'm
brought a
pretty sure
Spotify
I'm
record.
definitely there for the whole event.
Nigga,
gonna be
Eminem
there, but
broke a
they gonna
Spotify record, nigga.
Yeah, he did, but I'm saying.
Bruh, he took Taylor Swift from number one.
Yeah, but what I'm saying
Nigga,
is
this Eminem now. This Slim
I know,
Shady.
it's
Don't do that shit. You
it's
set Bud
Eminem.
up.
But are they gonna be there after the concert?
Definitely Eminem.
They gonna be there after the concert to watch Bud. So you can't take that away from them.
Don't set that shit up now. All right.
Stop it, bro.
Oh, you did that. Remember, you did that shit, Slick. You did that shit, Slick.
Man, I can speak in confidence. They gonna be there. Ain't nobody leading that motherfucker. They got motherfucker gonna be there.
After being there all day long.
Hey, GMT.
Yeah, all day long.
GMT.
No, ain't nobody gonna be there that damn long.
Read
all
the
them fights.
message
They gonna
Heavy
show up
just
like
put in the
last
chat.
week. What the fuck is Bellagio? Oh, you said Mark Madra ain't gonna be
No, what Heavy just put, he gonna be at the Bellagio.
Oh, that's what's up.
I'm about to say it like this. If
That's what it
Turkey's
do.
smart, he'll put Eminem before the Pitbull fight.
I'm starting to think you need supervision.
I think Eminem
Like,
gonna perform
fair
before the shit.
I could agree with that, bro. I would agree because that's a co-main event.
Like I don't think they're gonna have fights and then stop the fights. Have Eminem perform. I think Eminem can perform before the shit starts. In the opening.
Eminem ain't going to. I think I worded that already. Eminem is going.
So they're actually gonna stop the fights, have M perform, and then start the fights back up.
That's what Turkey did. Turkey did that last time.
Let me ask you a question, and it's kind of a history test too, though. Do you think when Don King had the Pointer Sisters, motherfucking James Brown, motherfucking Isaac Hayes, and all these motherfuckers, and carried them all to Africa, bro, was niggas going to fuck with him, or was they going to see Ali Foreman?
They were going to see Ali Foreman. Ali, yeah, they was going to see Ali Foreman. But guess what? That was in Africa. We're in Los Angeles, where I can see Bud on television. Eminem doesn't perform like that. He don't even tour anymore. This is a one and you're done with Eminem. Eminem is a hard ticket.
Numbers over the top. Though. I'm just saying, nigga.
It's gonna help, bro. But he said it like they just showing up for it.
I'm just saying.
No. Let me correct myself. They are not just showing up for Eminem. I'm just saying. Don't set Bud up. If you put Eminem before the main event, and you gonna say, "Oh, no, he gonna stay," and they paying that goddamn camera around, he's gonna leave it. I'm calling in. I'm taking that leak, and I'll be like, "Oh, shit, Slick, look what you did."
I think M gonna come out.
I don't think so.
Go ahead. What you say, DJ?
I'm just asking. I see if Eminem reaches the kitchen.
Eminem reaches the kitchen. Man. Everybody on the panel will tell you in America. Eminem.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, bro. Yeah. But I mean, I think he gonna go out before Pitbull though, because that's how Jid did when he had Jid. Jid came out before the co-main event.
It would be wild to bring him out before the main event though. That would be like cutting it a little too close. So I think he would. The co-main event, because M might turn up the crowd. They would be winded out by the time it's time for the fight. Have no energy left.
Yeah, man. Look, man. We'll watch the highlights of this other bullshit. I'm just saying, bro. I mean, I'm hoping, bro. I'm praying they put M on a little early, like before Pitbull, because man, this ain't gonna be good.
I think that because that'd be dumb, but because when I think back when he had Jid at that one fight, he came on before the co-main.
I'm just saying, don't set him up, bro. and we ain't gonna do this. We ain't giving all them numbers to Bud. We not. The card is stacked. The card is stacked. You can't do that.
You buying a boxing ticket, bro. You're not buying a concert ticket. You can't do that, bro. If you would have, I know you don't follow football like that. They had the Super Bowl in Phoenix, Arizona. Rihanna was the halftime show, not the last one with Usher, the one before that. Right. Them people was all on the internet saying, we going to the Rihanna concert with a football game going on after.
My nigga.
That's the Super Bowl. Disrespectful motherfucker.
She give every bitch a motherfucking nickname, bro. She's like, yeah, I want to go so we can go see Riri.
Bro,
so I'm like, damn.
Bro, they messed over all football fans when they put Rihanna as the halftime show.
Damn.
Beyonce turned the lights off at one of the halftime shows, nigga.
Hell no.
Bro, don't tell me what a big artist want to do to a sports show. You will find out how people feel about boxing. You put that guy with Slim Shady on there. I'm telling you, bro.
Well,
he better set it up smart.
I think he is, bro. I think he'll fill that motherfucker up.
I don't think they will put Eminem before the main event. That would be ludicrous.
And watch this, y'all. Here in LA. What if that boy bring out Dr. Dre?
It's a big addition, though. I mean, it's a great help, though. Shit.
He bring out Dr. Dre. Guess what,
That's
Bud?
a great help, though.
Bud, take the raps off, Bud.
I ain't mad at it, though, man. I mean, shit. I mean, I ain't mad at it. I mean, the car is stacked in a motherfucker, though, but to add additional motherfucking entertainment for the price that you paying, shit, I ain't mad at the shit.
Hey, Rob. Hey, man, not Dr. Dre. He bring out Kendrick. Ooh.
Oh, that'd be.
Oh, yeah. Guess what? Ooh. Hey, Bud. Take the raps off. You go to say you're gonna reschedule. You got a stomach ache or something. It ain't gonna work.
That'd be dope.
It's like what Punch say. He gonna drain the crowd.
Yep.
He gonna drain the crowd.
It depends how long the set is, though. If it's a full-on set, hell yeah. Ain't nobody finna stay there for no full-on Eminem set and then watch boxing.
Bro,
I think it's gonna be like 2-3 songs.
But Slick, when you knew Turkey to go half-ass?
No, I looked into
Jid only did. I think Jid did 4 songs.
No, he's gonna do a full set, bro. I looked into that. He's definitely doing a full set.
He's doing a full
He
set.
just dropped the album 2 weeks ago. He's definitely doing a full set.
Full set, lighting and sound.
That was garbage.
Guess what?
But
that's cap. The album was
set
tight.
him up, Slick. So guess what I'm looking for now? Thanks to Slick, I'm looking for people to get their ass up and leave.
damn, bro. But no, for real, man. He ain't got nothing on that, man. He gonna perform some old shit. That shit was garbage.
No, he got a new album. He just dropped 2 weeks ago.
I know the album was garbage.
What?
Hey, man.
It's a ripoff, bro. Man, I'm a big. I'm a big.
Hard, my guy.
I am a big hip hop fan.
And was spitting on there, man.
Now watch this shit. He dissing a bunch of motherfuckers on it, which he's known for doing. But and this ain't just way the conversation. But anybody know the album T.I. versus T.I.P.?
Yeah.
It's a direct fucking carbon copy of that album. Him arguing with his alter ego. It is, bro. It's the same thing. It's the same thing as T.I. T.I. Same thing.
Than the way Tip did it.
No, man. This dude blaming.
That's an endless debate, bro. I don't never.
Man, I just think Bars is coming back, bro.
Them was bars on that album.
Bars coming back.
He wasn't spitting bars on that album.
I don't know, bro. It was all right.
Yeah, it wasn't trash. He said trash, bro. It wasn't trash.
Shout out to DJ. We not giving Bud them numbers. Sorry, Bud.
Yeah, we are.
You need to stand on your own.
He getting paid off of it.
Stand on your own.
You gotta give it to him, bro.
You know what you are, Bud?
You cannot take away from that, bro.
WBO title encore for Eminem. That's what you are.
Nah, nigga, we want to see Bud.
Stop it, bro.
We want to see Bud, bro.
No, we want to see Eminem come back and do. Hi, my name is.
Fuck no.
Bud, that's just gonna be. That's just gonna be cracking for Bud.
What's that?
Guess who's Magnum coach?
Oh boy, what's his name? The left eye, Joel D. I hate to call him left eye, bro, but you know what I'm talking about, bro.
Don't do him, bro.
I can't remember his name, bro, but that just popped in my head. Left eye, bro. Yeah, bro.
Yeah, man. He coached Timothy Bradley into a lot of good shit.
Yeah.
So this is a good, smart coach.
Yeah.
Well, the good part about half the people that been left after the Eminem concert, they ain't gonna see Bud struggle, but he gonna win though. Shout out to Bud.
Bud gonna go in there and put in some work, bro.
I can't wait. Struggle. Remembering that. That's gonna.
He gonna go and put some work.
I'm just saying, Turkey just overdid it. You ever had to go by somebody's house for 4th of July or New Year's and they just bought too many damn fireworks?
I'm gonna tell you.
Yeah.
I'm about to tell you what's gonna happen though, bro. Motherfuckers is not showing up until probably midway of the fight before M come on, bro. You gonna start seeing them trickle in, bro. That's what's gonna happen. Cause that card stacked. You got all them fights.
Show up till
all them motherfucking fights, bro.
We're gonna be turned up.
Yeah, niggas and motherfuckers is not finna sit there all day in the heat. It's outside.
No, I'm gonna ask you a question. I'm gonna ask y'all a question. Is y'all gonna watch on television from home?
I am. I'm watching the whole fucking. You already know I am,
hey,
bro. I'm watching the whole thing.
Question, though. The grimiest fight on the card: Andy Ruiz versus Big Baby. Who wins?
Oh my god!
The grimiest fight on there.
I think Andy win that.
Fat lazy niggas that don't even want to box.
Andy gonna win that. Andy too quick for Big Baby, bro.
I'm not gonna sit back.
Andy still got his hand speed, bro. He's gonna be too fast for him.
I like the other Big Baby fight.
The other Big Baby fight looked better.
Yeah, the other Big Baby fight better than that.
Yeah, he fighting Bacola.
Way better.
Yeah,
he fighting Bacola.
Big Baby.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I wish they fixed the poster. I don't like how they just look like they just stuck him on there, bro. That shit look whack. Like he ain't part of the poster.
All bro. I'm telling you, Punch, DJ 9 Slick, bro. Man bought too many fireworks, dog. Like Bruh, like the lighter don't even work no more, dog. You still got like 8 bags of fireworks, bro. What we doing, bruh?
Yeah, man. I agree. Hey, no, I agree that it's a lot going on in that fight. He trying real hard to make a big splash. You know what I'm
It's
saying?
definitely
But
gonna
like,
be a spectacle.
it's a
That got me
it's a
excited,
lot
though.
going on, bro.
I'm excited for that, man. I don't think it's too much. I think boxing needs this injection.
The only reason Emmy is there so he wants to sell out.
That just shows his power, man. Slim Shady's there.
He
bro.
wants to sell out, man. You know what I'm saying?
But you
So
know,
that's
that's
the real
you
reason
can't
he's
give
there.
Bud that then. You can't give it to Bud.
when
You
you
know.
Then you
flying
remember
to
M walked
Vegas,
Bud out, so M's probably gonna walk Bud
It's
out.
the
and
help,
get niggas
bro.
geeked up
It's the
again.
help.
Remember that got everybody
Bud
geeked up. That
helping
walked
you.
out with Bud. Even niggas that didn't even respect Bud was like, oh, he walked out with M. That's tight. You know what I mean?
But I'm just saying that, bro. I'm just saying, Big Bud helping you, dog. You don't need Eminem.
You do know that's the first person Eminem ever walked
No,
out, right?
man. Fighting Magic
Yeah,
Mouth.
I remember
Yeah,
that,
bro. That's meaningful, bro.
I
Bro,
don't think that fighting a guy
How you
that
gonna do a commercial during my
nobody
fight, man? You
knows,
know how
bro.
pumped that be, man. Bud's geek right now.
You know what I mean? That card needed to be stacked.
Well, all I'm saying is this, and I'm just speaking from a casual standpoint.
Because like
You set this standard that high, you can't fall. You gotta keep every fight you got. The rest of your fights, Bud, gotta be this big. I'm just speaking on it because I'm
I
gonna tell
think
you
this
something.
is I think that honestly, I think this is a trend that because who I was talking to, was it you or Nine when I was explaining that, you know, he didn't do nothing but take Triller model and he just carrying it on. He just polished it. You know what I'm saying? He just polished it. And you know what I mean? And I think this is just a trend that he's gonna keep going. Like I said, it started with Jid. Dude floated down, just came out of the Jumbotron out of nowhere. The Jumbotron turned into a damn stage out of nowhere. And he let him do his set. And I think it's just something that he gonna keep going on with his events. You know what I'm saying? Because as he say, he wanted to be looked at as events.
now as a promoter, he looking at the big picture. He looking at, man, this motherfucker gonna sell. I'm putting everything on it to make it sell. But unfortunately, though, you know how like it is in Vegas, man. Like when you fly out to Vegas, even if you flying out to see a fight, it's kind of hard to want to spend a whole day at one place doing one motherfucking thing, though.
Right.
So I mean, that is a point, though, bro.
I mean,
yeah, I wasn't saying they gonna stay for all the man.
Bro,
I ain't said. That's why I said they gonna be coming in like the fight before him. You get what I'm saying? It's gonna be some diehards there.
Think about this
in there, but it ain't gonna fill up until about then.
If I had tickets to this fight, I'll be up in that motherfucker like Santa, like a little kid just meeting Santa Claus for the first time. That's how excited I'd be, nigga. I'm there for every fight, every moment. I'm absorbing every fucking instant of this. I'm gonna be doing that at home, watching it on TV. So I can imagine how these niggas gonna be feeling. So
I mean, event hard. I mean,
I don't think nobody leaving. I'm calling cap on that, RC.
I don't think nobody leaving after no M. But I'm saying, I just think they gonna start showing up late like they do all the other fights.
The fight. Watch, he ain't gonna have everybody ready to leave. Everybody gonna be pumped, even more pumped for the fight. Watch.
Hey, bro. Hey, man. If that's what it is.
For real. And, bro, it's going to be a big event. It's going to be a fucking success. And Crawford is finally getting the shine that nigga deserve. But, hey, yo, I got to go. My wife is giving me the evil eye, fella. So I got to get up out of here. You know
That's what it do. That's what it do.
Shout out to everybody in chat. GM,
all right, Miss Punch, man. Don't leave me come back on here with a black eye, man.
My niggas, I got to get out of here. Hey, people in the chat, come fuck with me. Punchdrunk_412. I got to get up out of here, niggas. Hey, RC, you're cat, nigga. I'm out.
Hey, bro. he taking my motto of starting interview. Shout out to Punch.
Oh,
and
my
for
God.
those listening, that's Punch with a C.
Yeah, with a C. Don't start, DJ.
That nigga, bro. Hey, man. Hey, that nigga be having me rolling, bro. For real, though.
Oh, my God, DJ.
Hey, real shit.
But no, I think it's big. I don't think this is a hurt for Bud. I think if this is gonna be the model going forward, because if you think about it, it's Top Ranks meets 1980s Al Heyman. Just mush that shit together. You got the music, I got the fights. Let's get it all, baby. Let's do it the right way.
Or it's 70s Don King.
Yeah, for real, for real.
What this remind me of.
Shit, Don King was in fucking wrestling and everything though, bro. back then in the 70s.
Don King promoted the victory tour with the Jackson 5.
Yeah,
Yeah.
shit. He once started the boxing in WWE. It was WWF then. What was that boxing he had fight Andre the Giant? Peter Cohen or whatever the fuck his name is. Conan Peter or some shit.
Mm-hmm.
And that shit ended up turning into a brawl, like a real one. Cause he hit Andre the Giant for real. He was banging on the top of his head, bro.
You know what?
Yeah,
You know what
and
Don
all
King
the
say he
trainers
got the
had
idea
Don
from?
King jackets on.
You remember what Don King say he got the idea from?
What?
Rocky 3 when Rocky fought Hulk Hogan out the
Damn.
movie.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. You got
You know
that
what's
idea.
still rolling around in my head, Slick, is that Andre Ward and Bud interview where Bud,
Oh
shit.
man.
right, where
Man.
Bud goes out and he says, "Well, for all of those promoters that didn't believe in me, we'll give you a ticket on my undercard."
Yeah. He said some good shit in there, but he had some shit in there that bothered my ass. But at the same time, he had some good shit.
Hey
You
man,
know.
my favorite part of it is he's
His
like
logic is weird.
when he asked Ward would he come back from 100 mil, he's like, I gotta pray on it. He said, yeah, your punk ass gonna pray on it and say,
And
yeah,
your
God told
God.
me to take the
Yeah,
100
he said
mil.
your God. Hell yeah. But that dude Andre did say he said I got some offers. They ain't no honey, but he come back and fight, bro. That'd be crazy. I'll be honest with you, man. I don't know.
And he's just like 34 years old. He's not really not that old. Andre Ward. Hey, he's that old.
All them injuries though, man, is what made him
His
just like I
knees and
gotta
all
go.
that shit. Yep.
So you haven't really given us your take on the whole Canelo Benavidez situation.
What kind of situation?
Benavidez, well, he's decided to stay at 175. You convinced that fight never would have happened?
What, that him and Canelo?
Yeah.
I'm thinking he is at 175 for a reason. He's willing to go to 168, which he has said numerous amount of times. And even Jose Benavidez, his dad, has said he'll go back for the right fight, which is Canelo, of course. But I'm thinking he wants to get up there to either get undisputed or to fight Dimitri Bivol, which beat Canelo, to put more pressure on which call, because he's gonna be like, you see what I did him, and he couldn't do it. So you know imagine what I'm gonna do to him if you get that.
I can see that.
That's what I'm thinking is Benavidez's thing, because at 168 he has nowhere else to go. Huh?
Has he got a chance of beating Bivol?
I don't know, man. That falls into 9 and Slick's wheelhouse. I don't know. I'm just giving you logic and what the avenue he's going, and the reason why I'm giving you that, DJ, is because he's locked up at 168. He's boxed in. He has nowhere to go. He has nowhere else to go but Canelo, and Canelo's not giving him a time of the day. So what he's gonna do is, I'm gonna jump a weight class, beat somebody that you couldn't beat, accomplish something that you couldn't accomplish when you jumped up here, and possibly may mess around and get undisputed up here. So I'm really gonna make you look. See, his whole existence now, and I'm not gonna do a long spiel on it, is to embarrass Canelo now. It's to see more.
Yep.
And that's what I'm coming from, DJ. That's all.
Yeah, I can see that. My only concern is if that he puts enough pressure on Canelo and Canelo agrees to the fight. I think that Benavidez is at a huge disadvantage because I reckon that there'll be so many weight stipulations and rehydration clauses that Benavidez will lose all of his God-given gifts with his power and size and bits and pieces, and he will just be a shadow of himself.
Possibly.
That's my only concern.
Yeah, it's
particularly if Canelo's really worried about it.
I mean, but you got to think about this. If they do fight, it has to be for a belt. And if it's for a belt, I mean, 168 is the weight. Give it a take. Now, I think David Benavidez would be a fool if you fight him at the catch weight. You don't want to do that. Yeah, that make room for all kind of weight clauses and all that other
sorts of shit.
Right. You got to fight him for a title. See, that's how Javante gets around all the other stuff, because a lot of times he fights, it's not for a title. You get what I'm saying?
The other
But
question I've got for you that you,
Mhm.
sorry, I'll let you finish. Keep going.
No, I was finished with.
So, Nine and I pretty much agree, or we suspect, that PBC is cleaning house with all their old fighters. What's your thoughts on that? Like when you think about Mel coming back out, Errol, like he's got an old stable.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I think the proof is in the pudding with that. Look at all the old fighters that's coming against new champions. Errol Spence, Fundora, new champion. Danny Garcia against Laura. Laura's a new champion. Jermell Charlo is coming to mess with everybody's the favorite. Terrence Crawford beginning WBO and WBA August 3rd. Jermell Charlo's coming out of nowhere. And it's really going to ramp up August 4th and beyond to mess with Terrence Crawford, a new 154 champion. That's what Al Hamm is doing. I mean, 9 is definitely correct on that. You what you're doing is upsetting, what they call it, upsetting the apple cart.
Mm-hmm.
And what that does is still make Al Heyman relevant with his old fighters. See that the old fighters have the name and the cachet. And it's so crazy. A lot of these fighters still sell. They still gain attention. Like, look at Slick's thumbnail. Jermell Charlo back? Question mark, question mark, question mark. That right there is gonna get somebody that, wait, Jermell Charlo back? Like they don't follow boxing at all. They scrolling on YouTube. Oh, Jermell Charlo back? Let me click on, see what he's talking about. See what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
That's what it is. So he is kind of correct in that, DJ.
So what happens after though? If he cleans house and gets all those blokes off his books, what's he got left? And where's PBC in 12 months' time? What's your thoughts?
That PBC doesn't need to continue after that. Continue.
Oh, really?
It's almost like what Al Hammond did with the Budweiser Superfest. He also has a network. He also has a network. See, this is what you got to understand, DJ. You got to understand the history of Al Hammond. Al Hammond started a huge touring company. It was called Al Hammond Promotions. Some of the biggest R&B and pop stars in America from the years of the late 70s all the way to the early 90s. That's very profitable. Went all around the country. Stadiums. So with some of the biggest names. Guess
Frankie
what he did?
Beverly and Mays.
Bobby Brown, New Edition, Al B. Show, Keith Sweat. But guess what? He abandoned it. Whitney Houston, Michael Jackson, he did them all. Prince, he abandoned it. Guess what he did after that? He started a TV show, a TV network. I'm sorry. After he abandoned the concert thing, he called it Bounce TV.
Yep.
Guess what? It was popping when it first started. Now you can catch Bounce, but it's down there in 100 channels of your networks and stuff like that. It still got some old shows like reruns, rock. I'm talking about old Good Times. They got stuff like that on there.
Shit that's in syndication like a motherfucker.
Syndication stuff, Martin. That's what's on the Bounce Network. A lot of stuff that it was a channel called UPN, Moesha, the Parkers. All that's on Bounce right now in syndication. He ain't putting at first when he first started the Bounce Network, DJ, it was all new shows. I remember there was a show with that dude from Minister Society. What's his name? Odo. He had a show on there with his little family. LL Cool J had a show. Remember he had a show in the house. I think it was all kind of it was nice and fresh. Guess what he did, DJ? He abandoned it. Now, after that, guess what he got into? He got into boxing. And he got into boxing with the biggest name in the game. And it was Floyd Mayweather. And guess what he did? He ran his course with that. He had new boxers. All that stuff. Guess what he's doing now? It's running his course. And he's on to the next thing, my man. And that's what he does, DJ.
You're a locust, man.
He plays with something to get enough money and get enough prestige to be like, look what I've accomplished. And after they accomplish it, boom. Like I say, some of the biggest people in the world, they got some people that collect things. They collect artwork. Man, I'm not going to stop until I get me what name me a good artist. Something. I'm gonna get me a
Eminem. Fuck it.
I'm gonna get them both great artwork. And then once they accomplish a piece from that art, guess what? Man, you don't collect no more? Nah, man, I don't mess with that no more. It just got some people like that. I may be a basketball card collector, a football card collector. Guess what? Once I get Walter Payton, once I get John Elway, Peyton Manning, and Tom Brady card, wow, you don't collect cards no more, man? Hell no, man. I get what I got. I got Tom Brady, I got such so these. Got all that there. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's Al Heyman. Al Heyman just do it with networks and sport and entertainment.
Mm-hmm.
You don't need to go no further, DJ. He did his thing. This was the first. DJ, understand this. This guy was the first one to have a contract with NBC, CBS, and Fox, all major networks in the United States of America and the world. Nobody has had that but Bob Allen with ABC, well, which is now Disney. But
It's
he was the
Disney,
only
right.
one.
Disney.
But guess what? That was only once a week. That was on Wild World of Sports.
Yep,
He done burned
Saturday.
through so many networks, bro.
He
So
didn't
many.
You're
burn.
the
All
only
they
one,
money up.
RC, that I've actually heard talk about that history and take that,
Yeah.
approach to it all. That's quite interesting, actually.
Yeah, if you want to do the history, start Al Heyman. If you type in Al Heyman, you're gonna see Budweiser Superfest. It started in 1979. I think it started with Patti LaBelle, Gregory Hines. It was just a lot. It was top performers. Whitney Houston that went through it. Bobby Brown, New Edition, Albie Shore, even artists Ashford and Simpson, Mays featuring Frankie Beverly. They all went through it all throughout the 80s. All throughout the 80s. I mean, Gerald Levert, the Levert, OJs, everybody you could think of. They
You
even had the
still owe
four
some more
tops.
money.
Yeah.
What do you? Have you got the memory of an elephant? How the hell do you
Hey
remember
Hell
man,
all
yeah,
this?
you
I
do.
was born in
Hell yeah, you
1978,
do.
and guess what? Always wanted to do because guess what? I used to ride in the back of my
Oh,
mother and
there's
father's
goodness.
car, and guess
Let
what
me
I
tell
hear?
you, the best models come out of 1978. I can attest to that.
Yeah.
This is the thing
Nah,
though.
77, 79, and 78.
Bro, check this out. Guess what I used to hear all through the 80s when I used to listen to the radio when I was in the back seat. My mother and father was in the front seat listening to the radio. Coming to the Louisiana Superdome, Luther Vandross, Anita Baker, New Edition, all these people on a revolving stage, Frankie Beverly and Mays, all brought to you by Al Heyman. It's the Budweiser Superfest. Get your tickets now. I've been hearing about Al Heyman since the
Coming
early
to the
80s.
LA Forum in Inglewood, California. Same shit.
Bruh, coming to St. Louis, Missouri, the Budweiser Superfest. It went all through the country, bro. And you would hear it as a kid. And I hear my mom, I'm going to that concert. She'll call all our friends. We going to that concert. We going to see
They
Luther
got
Vandross.
Patty LaBelle on there this year. I'm going.
We going to see Teddy Pendergrass. Let me tell you something, DJ. My mother, when I was a little kid, my mother and father, I'm talking about 83, 84, used to get dressed and bring me by my grandmother for my grandmother to watch so they could go to a Al Heyman concert.
And did they give you Mr. T cereal?
Yes, they did. There was a bunch of teas in a bowl. And look, let me give you a little more game. We'll give you a little more game, DJ. Guess what I used to say before they leave out for the concert? Y'all gonna bring me something back? Yeah.
Yep.
And guess what they'll bring me back? A piece of gum.
Some gums. This dude's stupid, bro.
So, bro,
Hell
Al
no.
Heyman been doing this for years, DJ. He's not new to us in America about boxing. We was like, what? Yeah, boxing? Damn. So when you hear about Al Heyman events, because, bro, I'm going to tell you something. I've been to top rank events, PBC events, Golden Boy events. If you want to go to an event, I'm just going to say that like this, an event, go to a PBC event. It's like not even a boxing thing. Because he takes all that history he's done with concerts and music, he brings it into boxing and make it an event where you got to dress up. You got to wear your best outfit. You got to wear everybody's looking at you, your best jewelry. You get a haircut. I mean, you got to look to the best of your ability, DJ, because you're at an event by Al Heyman.
So what do you make of all the PBC supporters throwing their toys out of the cot as soon as Turkey sort of said, look, we've got agreements with Top Rank and Golden Boy now. Like I've come across a few different sort of shorts and there's some PBC supporters in there that are just spewing. The toys are out of the cot, the dummies on the floor, they're screaming.
Mm-hmm.
Do they know the history that you've actually just sort of explained to me? Because
now,
if they did, they'd probably understand, right?
Well, what you call those people that's upset about Turkey Al-Rashid and they're true PBC fans? It's all about upsetting the what. And I'm just gonna say this on the channel, and no offense to nobody. Oh man, they doing a brother like that. Those were the people were doing it because they seen a black man in control. Just to keep it all the way real.
Oh,
It's a
racial,
playoff of the
is it?
racial tensions in America, man.
Yeah, that's
Plain and
based off
simple.
of just like 9C. Not only it was an event by Al Heyman, not just when you say Al Heyman, you were saying it was a black man.
It was like a
And
black man finally winning.
right. And that's the people that's upset about it. But guess what? If they true boxing fans, they'll get over it. If they casuals, they're gonna be casual.
Right. Hey, I think this for you, Rob.
Mhm.
I don't know what the abbreviation stand for, but it said Al Heyman Budweiser Superfest IFYKYK. I don't know what that means. Emojis. Then it said 1.7 WBLS, 9.87 Kiss FM. Is that down there?
No, that sound like New York. That sound like New York.
Okay.
Yeah. That probably was
Shout out to LE.
if you know, you know. I think that the IFK, if you know, you know.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I ain't hit with
Yeah,
that.
that was probably a play on. Remember when you said coming to the New Orleans Superdome?
Yeah,
And I was like,
he was coming to the New York City
if you know,
Madison
you know.
Square
Okay.
Madison Square Garden, the Budweiser Suite. Bro, he was everywhere, bro.
Yep.
He was everywhere.
I got you.
Shout out to him, bro. That mean, you know what that means? That means shout out to you, bro. You old enough to understand, dog.
Mm-hmm.
That was before internet.
He about to run off on the plug, man.
That was before internet when you used to find out about stuff on the radio.
Facts.
Go ahead, man.
If you was about to abandon a business and run off on the plug, would you invest in new talent?
And he hasn't invested in new talent. None.
So what happens then to Mayweather Promotions if he else looking to possibly?
That's his.
Yeah, that's his. So if he want to keep that going, he can.
Yeah,
that's Mayweather's. That's his. He just funnel his business through PBC and Al Heyman. They just once they gone, they gone. But what I want to know is when he do leave, and if some of these cats keep boxing, they still sign to him.
Yep.
That's a retirement plan, man.
He can sit at home and still collect a check, bro.
Yeah.
Yep.
You gotta give him his 5%.
So what happens? See, I hear a lot, or it's familiar to me, is probably a better term, that you're always in a pretty good position if you want to sever ties with an employer. So let's not make it about PBC or Al. If you can prove that their management or your employers actually costing you money by not giving you opportunities, how would that work in the boxing space over there in United States? Like if I was I don't know, take Keith Thurman for example, and I don't want to make it about PBC, but say, oh look, you haven't given me a fight for 12 months, 2 years. I've had all these opportunities. You advised me against it. I'm not earning anything. Is that a strong enough cause to go to court and sever your contract?
Okay, sever all his contracts are ironclad.
Yeah.
Because you got to remember, this is something else I need to educate you about. Al Heyman, DJ. Al Heyman graduated from Harvard Law.
So I don't necessarily want to make it about PBC because I'm not a PBC hater.
It's like that. It's like that with Top Rank too, though.
But
you had Mikey Garcia. You had Mikey Garcia that had to sit out for 3 years because he couldn't get out his contract. Tried to sue, couldn't get out. So he said he had to sit out for 3 years to wait out his time on his contract.
And guess what, though? To add to that, though, too, every time a PBC fighter sits out, it's a medical thing. So that's a counter argument right there. You wasn't medically cleared, so how can you even say that I didn't give you an opportunity? Notice that, though. It's always, that's why I call it the PBC medical plan. That in itself is Keith Thurman, shoulder injury, Earl Spence, car wreck.
I got a good
Eddie
one
Garcia,
now.
emotional incidents and shit. That's ironclad. You wasn't stable enough to fight, so how can you tell me that I'm not giving you fights when you're not stable? Now, he's probably advising these motherfuckers to say that, allegedly. You know what I mean? But that's his cop-out. That's why he's telling them to say that. He's real good pimping, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
I got one after 9 finished.
Go ahead, brother.
What you kind of explained to DJ is kind of Tim Tszú's situation currently.
Yep, the medical plan.
Because Tim Tszú kind of went rogue in fighting on the 22nd of September or 21st, whatever that is. He went rogue. That he went against the advisement of Al Hammond.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Because Al Hammond is not a promoter. He don't have the power over.
He ain't got no power over it. And what's going to happen is by him still owing Al Hammond that other fight, guess what's about to happen now, DJ?
Yeah, so I've sort of been doing a little bit of close watching with what's happening in that space. And the thing that actually really surprised me is there was a whole series of Twitter conversations when Lubin pulled out, injured to Nine's point. But in amongst all of that,
and that was
Turkey Al-Sheikh, right, to Tim, I'm still waiting for you. So I don't know whether No Limit have found themselves between a rock and a hard place trying to honour a contract, and I'd like to think that most Aussies want to honour a contract with PBC, or they got Riyadh season knocking on the door and saying, hey, look, you know, we saw the public response to you and Virgil fighting. We'd like to do that. What do we need to do to support you getting out of whatever obligations that you're in? So it'll be because, you know, there's some rumours saying that he still will fight Erickson Lubin come December.
Yeah.
To get it done.
Think about that, DJ. Just think about that 1 second. Just say that to yourself once again. I'm about to give you something to think about. Think about that 1 second. For 1 second. He's fighting who in December?
Lubin,
right? Lubin, right, DJ?
Yeah. Well, apparently.
Guess who he was advised he was going to fight if he would have waited? He was going to fight for a belt for the winner of Fundora and Earl Spence. Now,
where you getting that
from?
I haven't seen that anywhere. Is that insider information?
That been
right
said.
before your eyes, bro.
No, it was right there for the taking. Because remember, Fundora even said it. Oh yeah, I'm fighting Earl now, but the winner get Tszú gonna get the winner. Both of them said it. Earl said it and Fundora.
Yeah, that did.
Before, watch this. Before he went rogue. Now you pissed them off. Now guess what you went from now, DJ, for pissing Al off. You go from a title fight to a title eliminator. You see the consequences of playing with Al Hammond?
Vindictive as fuck.
See the consequences? Because watch what Al would have did. Not only Al could have said, you know what? You lost the WBO. Guess who the new WBO 154? I activate Bud to fight you if Earl and Fundora don't fight you. I'm not doing none of that now. Guess what you're doing? You're fighting my other dude that's in my doghouse, Erickson Lubin. Both of y'all gonna fight for title eliminators till I feel like you feel.
Hold on. I had to come back. Hey, RC, I got a question, bro. I had to come back, bro. I had to come back, bro. Hey, RC, why you keep hyping up Al Hammond, man? That nigga is the devil in the shiny ass suit, bro.
Al Hammond. I'm explaining Al Hammond to DJ.
Fucking hater, yo. Yo, he blew $1 billion paying fighters who don't deserve it
I
overinflated budgets
know.
and shit, bro.
I
Amazon don't even Amazon like we ain't giving you no motherfucking money for fights, nigga. We just watched you blow $1
I
billion, bro.
know, Punch.
Nigga,
I
his
agree with you
time
100%.
on the throne is done. That nigga is fucking Lucifer in disguise, and everybody know it now. He hate on all the best fighters. He stop all the big fights. Fuck Al Heyman.
I
I'm out of
agree with you 100%, Punch. I'm just explaining this to DJ.
Hey, hold on. Blood just dropped the mic on you, bro. And
I know, but I'm explain. I was in the middle explaining to DJ when you piss Al Heyman off and go rogue, you get pushed to the back. Huh. Everybody know, and DJ can attest to this. Everybody know Tim Tszyu is supposed to be next in line to fight Fedora again or fight for a belt again, right? Pretty much, you lost your fight on a cut, right?
Mm-hmm.
He told him, DJ, you know what? I don't want you to fight Virgil Ortiz. I'm gonna make up an injury. Watch this. I'm gonna make up an injury because this fight is too high risk, low reward. You beat him, good. You beat Virgil. You lose, I can't do that with you. You got
Can't
two
help
losses in a row, right?
Yep.
He
DJ?
doesn't have to do anything with him because he's only got one fight left on his contract. And
Bro.
shout out to actually Punch because there is a prime example of passion, right? It's not the it's the passion.
There we go.
But you gotta put Al in the equation. And trust me, I'm not proud to prop up Al. I'm really not, y'all. But what I'm saying, you gotta keep Al in the equation because yes, the man signed to Al Heyman. He fights on Premier Boxing Champions. We're talking about Tim Tszyu, that is.
gotta hold
And
his feet
he's
to the fire with that.
and he's still haven't fulfilled his contract with Al. So
Look,
guess
you
what's gonna
signed that
happen now?
contract. We didn't sign it for you, bro. You signed that contract.
You signed you and No Limit signed that contract with Al.
Yeah.
Just like
Without a
Fedora,
rematch clause.
huh?
Yeah, that was dumb.
Without a rematch clause.
That was dumb.
Well, I'm gonna say this now, and this is when round Vegas they had a verbal rematch clause.
They had a what?
Verbal rematch clause.
Yeah, that's bullshit.
Where you know how that works.
Right.
And we're talking about Samson Herkowitz. Shout out to Samson. He was on the channel May 5th. Go back and watch it, y'all. If y'all have missed Samson. Samson was on the channel and he was spinning. He was spinning like he couldn't spin no more.
Swear to God, bro. He didn't want to answer shit right.
DJ, if you remember that live, I had T.O. in there. I asked Samson myself, man, when Fedora getting in the ring? Well, you know, he is injured. You know he's injured. We kind of looking like the end of the year, but maybe. I'm not sure.
Right. With every word he was trying to take a step back so he could run.
So if he come back and try to sue him like you was asking D, like, yeah, he ain't getting me the proper fights that I need, nigga, you was injured. That trumps off.
So
it
yeah,
wasn't really about suing him. It was more about just getting released from the contract so that you could, you know, entertain other opportunities that you might not get. And look,
got a medical.
He can now. He could go fight where he want to fight through No Limit.
Yeah,
but I mean, it's just going to upset. Like, it's consequences to it.
If he pays the percentage to PBC in doing that, is that enough to honor that final contract clause that says you still
I don't want the money.
Yeah.
I don't want your money. I want to fight.
Al don't want it. Right.
I don't want the money. I want to fight.
That was the thing with
there's the
Mikey
danger.
Garcia.
If you get injured again, right? There's another 2 years that you're actually down the ladder. By the time you get healed, get another fight, and then fulfill your contract, you're just going backwards. So,
But DJ, this gonna help you along because I know you.
Hold on, this is a key point. I think this went over DJ head, but the point was like he's with No Limit. No Limit can keep him busy, but No Limit they partner with PBC because they can't get him those necessary fights. You see what I'm saying? Like they need an Al to get those championship fights.
Championship fights.
Glenn Jennings explains it in previous interviews. And I don't want to confuse the issue here, but Glenn Jennings explains that the partnership with PBC is more about the broadcasting partnership than it is about the actual promotion. So Tim Zoon needs a platform in the US to, I suppose, broadcast his fights. And with the history that Glenn Jennings has got with the PBC going back to Costa Zoo days, that they still have that working relationship. But with boxing and particularly the 154 division now just absolutely turned on its head, like it's exciting, even with Mel coming back, let's be honest. Get the 3 years, it's still exciting for Mel to come back. You got Virgil's come up, Errol's come up, Bud's come up. I'm assuming that Boots might be thinking about it in due time.
He gonna come up.
Yeah, it's an awesome division, but I'm just wondering whether signing for convenience, perhaps, particularly with Fondora and Tim saving that first ever Amazon card, that some of that isn't sort of recognised to give Tim the opportunity to meet that contract and open him up to other opportunities.
It's not. It's not. I'm about to tell you why, DJ. That contract with Tim Zoo Fondora failed horribly.
Yes,
There was bad numbers. Bad. I don't even think they broke 35,000 pay-per-view.
Yeah, but that was always actually expected, I think, because part of it was Tim building his fan base. A few of the hardcores and bits and pieces. His first fight was never going to be massive. He needed an opportunity to build his fan base somewhere, and shout out to PBC and Amazon for supporting that. But the idea was that Tim wants to be active. He fights minimum twice a year and prefers 3 times a year. But the first time he goes over to the US might be the first time in the last 2 or 3 years that he's only been able to fight once. So he's just been stalled.
Look who he did business with, though. He did business with a.
He was trying to put a strap on him.
That fights once a quarter. They fight once a quarter, bro. And guess what? Yeah, they gonna play these little bullshit ass games. Historically they played this bullshit ass games. And for a fighter, you say, well, damn, it's good to have powerful people like that in my corner. But then it turns around and bites you in the ass like this.
That's what No Limit was thinking. Like, he can give us the platform. He has access to the belts. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
That's what they were thinking.
But I'm gonna say this, DJ. Watch this. I'm about to give you the hardcore truth of how this gonna work in America. Say you was running. What's it? You said the guy named Glenn Jennings with No Limit.
Glenn Jennings is he's got his own sort of company. He's Tim's manager and his promoter is No Limit.
Okay. Say you Glenn Jennings, and you have, of course, by him being management, he's promoted by No Limit. They're affiliated with No Limit. And Glenn Jennings making the calls to America to get the title fight, right? You're calling Samson Herkowitz or Al Heyman. You want your rematch, right? Right? You call it. And you Glenn. You not with people. You trying to go around Al. You don't want nothing to do with Al. You want to do this yourself, right? Hey, hi, I'm Glenn Jennings. I'm trying to get this fight with your fighter for your belt. We just fought such and such. You know what they're gonna tell you, DJ? When you with Al, for the last 3-4 fights, I see you with Al with Tony Harrison. I see you with Al against the other guy. I see you with you not with Al no more. You know what you're gonna tell me, DJ? You trying to do this independent? I'm with No Limit. I'm such and such. I'm trying to get the fight myself. We got a venue in Australia. We got money behind it. The government gonna do this and all that. Well, you know what? Call me back when you have Al Heyman on the phone. Click. That's how America works.
Blackball.
I don't give a damn about No Limit. I give a damn about a Glenn Jennings. I know you for being with Al. And that's who you want to be associated with until further notice. And you're not going to get any fights with Eric Salubin, nobody else, unless you call or have Al Hammond call me and tell me it's okay to negotiate with you.
And let's be clear here. I've got no vested personal interest or otherwise in just throwing shade at PBC, but would that be the same if, well, take Virgil, for example, right? He's with Golden Boy, right?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Glenn rings up Virgil's manager, whoever that is. It says, hey, look, can we organise
Oscar De La Hoya. Oscar De La Hoya.
Is Oscar his manager or his promoter?
Promoter.
Well, this is promoter, but that's the one that's going to get the network and set up the fight.
Yep.
It's Oscar. Managers are just people that make calls because boxers in the gym training.
And
that's
contract review.
The promoter's going to go to the manager with the offer.
Right. Exactly.
The manager going to talk it over with the fighter.
So if you No Limit, you have to call Oscar.
So would you get the same response though? That was my question.
You're damn right. You're damn right. I can't touch Tim because that's a violation. Mm-hmm. I could get fined for that. I can't touch.
We have the Muhammad Ali Act over here with boxers.
Right. I can't make no negotiations. I can't do any dealings with your fighter because I'm under the impression what you need to fax me or email me is your severance of PBC before I even talk to you. Mm-hmm. If not, click, hang up the phone.
That's what you're saying is it's actually not about PBC. It's the process that is mirrored in any promotional company. It'd be no different. That same conversation going to Top Rank or Golden Boy or Queensbury. You have to follow the process.
Exactly, DJ. Because what it is, the process is not to cut you off. The process is this. For me, last knowing, you can tell me anything you want on the phone, but I have to give the courtesy call. Bud talked about it in the interview. All these promoters got each other's number. I have to do the courtesy call to Al. Hey, man, Tim and his people just try to call and make a fight. Y'all could? Everything cool? I can do it? Nah, man, he owed me another fight. Hell no. All right, cool. I thought that. All right, thanks, Al. You have a good day. That's how it's got to go, bro.
Right.
So does that change if you're actually representing a request from Turkey? Because I actually haven't asked you what you think about the Turkey.
Turkey moved different. Turkey moved with the money. Turkey is going to call Al, Oscar, all them big Bob Arum. He called it all of it. Hey, how much is going to cost me to get Jared Big Baby Anderson on my card?
Right.
Oh, that's going to cost you $5 million. All right, you got $5 million going to be wired to you in 72 hours.
Right.
See, he got the permission from the promoter. That's how Turkey moves. See, what you're trying to say with No Limit is trying to call and make a thing around a promoter that No Limit is affiliated with already, which is being PBC. See, Turkey can't call Jared, if you get what I'm saying, or his manager, Jay Prince. He can't do that. Turkey have to call Bob Arum.
The promoter.
Yes.
And in turn, the promoter calls the manager.
Exactly.
Right. It's a chain of command.
So do you think that Turkey's going to be good for the sport, RC?
I mean, as long as people getting paid, I mean, the money is which God. But see, this is what's scary about American promoters. You may have given Al Hammond $5 million for Pitbull in August 3rd, 2024. You call Al Hammond again? That's 15. You call Al Hammond again, DJ, it's 25. See, that's one thing about promoters. They get greedier.
They keep on running them numbers up.
They're going to run it up.
That's the problem.
You ever had somebody, DJ, tell you gave them an offer? Look, bro. They may say, DJ, I'm going to give this for you for $10. Nah, man, I don't know, bro. I can't get it for $5. Nah, bro, it's for $10. Hey, well, bro, I'm going to holler at you tomorrow. You come tomorrow, it's $20. You sure you don't want it now? Anybody ever DJ that before? DJ?
You haven't seen me haggle overseas for buying stuff. I wouldn't wear that shit. I'd be straight onto them and say, look, $5, take it or leave it, or I'm going up the road and I'm getting it for just out of spite. I'll buy it for $6.
And you know what that
$6 off your competitor up the road.
And you know what they'll tell you in America? I'll see you tomorrow. You'll be back. I got that work over here.
Mark Wynn said, but just an advisor, that's what y'all keep saying. Yeah, that's how he get around the Ali Act, bro.
But yeah, DJ, that's how it's gonna be. He's gonna get a certain amount for Pitbull this fight. If Turkey wants anybody else off PBC for the next one, it's gonna be more. And it's gonna be more. And it's gonna be more.
Can you buy out of your contract? So, for example, if Tim wanted to buy out of his contract, or No Limit wanted to buy out of their contract with PBC, is that an option for him?
Only way you can buy out a contract, your fighter got to be losing.
That's why I was say it got to be how it depends how valuable you are.
Right.
I can allow it. But if you good, I ain't letting you out that contract.
Yeah,
like I said, Mikey
too good, bro.
Mikey's waited 3 years. He could have bought. He tried to buy his way. He sued and tried to buy his way out of his contract. Bob said no. He said, "Fine, I ain't fighting." He had to sit 3 years.
Tim Tszyu too good, DJ. He can't. You good, man? I can't let you go.
Well, is he too good? We don't know yet. We hope he is, but what happens would a conversation happen that if PBC was to support Tim and No Limit getting another title shot, would that title shot come with another clause that says, well, if we give you this, now you owe us another fight again? Like, does it just keep getting kicked down the road until they're done with you?
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Fuck, that's ruthless.
Mark Wynn said, if Heyman has a heart attack and die tomorrow, knock on wood, what happens then? Whoever he has signed to take control of what he got going on.
I'm gonna say this. DJ. I'm gonna say this, DJ. They knew Devin Haney was gonna beat the piss out of Cambosis. They knew that. That's what they made him do. Sign for three fights. I just that one.
Yep.
You gonna sign for 3. And guess who did that? Not Al Heyman. Bob Arum did that.
Mm-hmm.
And not only Bob Arum did that, he passed it along to his friends. Peter Khan and what's the boy name with the glasses?
Lou DiBella.
Lou DiBella. He made him sign to all 3 of them.
All of them got a piece of that pie.
Y'all remember what I always say? It's the difference between somebody eating with you and somebody eating off you. So these guys that have these alliances and these allegiances to these fucking promotional companies, you stupid as fuck. Because I don't think it is really though pimping. The fighter's the whore at the end of the day. No disrespect. And I fought too. So I understand exactly what's going on. But they just pimping you. They gonna make sure that they trying to run up the money as much as they can so they can get a higher percentage.
Now I'm about to raise your eyebrows, DJ. Not only that happened to Devin Haney, I'm about to tell you something that happened on a public negotiation. Remember what Oscar told Shakur Stevens, if you want Zubair? What Shakur had to do with DJ?
Well, Oscar's not a good actual example because the bloke runs his mouth before his brain's connected to it.
They all do the same though, bro.
That's how they run business.
That's how they run business, DJ. Oscar said, if you want Zubair, you got to sign to me for 3 fights.
Yeah.
I get you a title shot and you win, and then you just run off with the belts and shit.
Oh.
And I ain't getting nothing out of it.
I gotta eat off you.
I gotta eat off of you for more than one. Man, I need more than one plate.
That's what Bud was telling you in the interview with Andre Ward, DJ. All on the same, bro. No matter who you go.
I'm actually going to give Slick back his bloody live. Sorry for hijacking it, Slick. I just had questions.
No. Y'all good. You good.
But guess what? Eddie Hearn do the same thing. You don't resign with him? Guess what mysteriously happens, DJ? You pop dirty. That's kind of big.
You
Actually,
ain't lying, bro. That should be that bullshit.
Either
Everybody,
you resign for multi
McCaskill.
fights, yeah, but he did it to Alicia Baumgartner too. Either
Hang
you
on, run that back.
Yep.
Hang on, RC. Run that back. Eddie Heard did what?
Eddie, if you don't
It's like it
resign,
seems like it's a matchroom thing.
Mhm.
Go ahead. It's like a
Go ahead,
matchroom
go
thing,
ahead.
bro. If you don't want to resign, all of a sudden they just like pop dirty, bro. Like it's like an ongoing thing. It's always around their contract. McCaskill had put it out there like, "Yep, you don't resign. Guess what? You gonna pop dirty." And she was mad about that shit because she was like, "I believe Alicia because when my shit was almost up, she got threatened with it. Right? You'll never be able to box again. We'll make sure type shit." And then the powers that be, that's when she had a fight coming up. They made her apologize, bro. Like she apologized. She did a half-ass apology. You could tell somebody made her do it, and then they made her write a formal, and it was totally different, bro.
Apologize to who?
To them.
To Matchroom.
To Eddie Hearn in Matchroom.
You can look it up.
Eddie Hearn
Look it up.
Yep.
Oh,
Look it up. Swear.
Conor Ben contract was up.
A silver tongue, has he?
Conor Ben contract was up, and he was talking mad shit to fucking Eddie that last
To Eddie
fight,
Hearn.
and all of a sudden he popped dirty.
He popped dirty.
Alicia Baumgartner contract was about to be up, popped dirty.
And guess what?
That apology, though, it's about the paper trail.
Now watch this.
Record apologizing.
Right.
Now watch this, BJ. Follow this. When Conor Ben resigned the Matchroom, when Alicia Baumgartner resigned the Matchroom, when Jessica McCaskill resigned the Matchroom, the pop dirty went away.
So did. All of a sudden, he kind of could fight in fucking Florida and all sorts of shit like that. Shit wild, bro. I'm about to find that shit too. Watch.
All of them dirty, bro.
That's it.
Every last one of them. You get by your fighter, but don't get by their promotion. Because 9 out of 10, the promotion is fucking the fighter. Unless you got like an ultimate company man. Like a Pacquiao, he was like the ultimate company man. They even asked him after his fights, man, hey, who you want to fight? I leave that to my promoters and blah, blah, blah.
Bob Arum.
Yeah.
But guess what? If you are an entity as of No Limit, maybe a great entity, maybe great. But if you need that exposure, you need that network, you got to sign your life away, bro. You have to. Mm-hmm. I don't care who you go. You go to Bob Arum, ESPN. You go to Amazon with PBC. You go to the Zone with Oscar. You go to the Zone with Matchroom. You gonna sign your life away to get that exposure.
Especially if you want to go global.
Look, she said, it seems like I have been just shaking up for the last couple of days. Everything I said was 100% untrue. But
when was that? After the apology?
Yeah, this is the apology that she had. The second apology she did. She had wrote one, then she did a video one. And the video was where she was like sounding real serious. She was real shaking up. But she was on another podcast and she was letting it out. She was letting it out. Like they do dirty, they do this, and the third. Well, they jumped on her quick because they was finna cancel her last fight.
Hey, not to cut you off, Slick, you check out what Ellie said in the chat.
Yeah, I was looking at that as well.
Blackballing Don King, that one.
Mm-hmm. Yep. It was a time where they was cheering that Don King was over with. On YouTube. Yeah. I remember them videos.
Yeah, man, kept too many fights in the house. Business that person. Yeah, 100%. That's the greed part of it, man. It's one thing to have your own stable. You know what I'm saying? But damn, bro, at some point you gotta have crossover fights. And the crossover fights is the ones that the fans really want to see. You have your best and I have my best. And that's what you see Turkey doing, 5-on-5. I want your best 5 versus your best 5. You know what I'm saying?
This one for DJ. I got some homework for DJ. DJ, check this out. Guess who killed Trillo?
Hang on. Let me go and get me pen and paper.
You got it.
This is what I do, RC. I'll prove it on camera. I'll get me pen and paper.
No,
And I'll go and do that.
Slick told me. Slick told me. I probably was gone when he showed that. I got some homework for you.
Yeah, and so you say Hearn immediately contacted Rick Ramos, which is her manager / husband, over the matter, and it made her apologize. This shit was wild, bro.
Yeah,
they
would
got
you
a
like
paper
the
trail.
response, RC? Would you like it in dot point? Would you like it in essay form?
No.
Or would you like-
This is for common knowledge. This is strict common knowledge.
Oh, shit.
Triller had
Who?
went into the purse bid. They had went into the purse bid of Cambosis,
My bad, y'all.
Who the
Teofimo
hell
Lopez.
Triller?
Triller. That was the one they had when he was doing fights. They actually did the fight of Mike Tyson, Roy Jones Jr. They promoted that.
So they're a promotion company, are they?
Well, no, used to be.
It's like internet network / promotion.
It's
Righto.
spelled TRILLER.
Yeah, I got that bit. I just didn't know who they were. Right.
Okay, yeah, but they were gaining traction. They were what we say in the United States, getting motion, right? They got into the purse bid of Cambosis versus Teofimo Lopez. As you know, Teofimo Lopez is one of the biggest fighters on top, right?
Mm-hmm.
They outbid Bob on that fight, right? Everywhere they was trying to put that fight, Miami, New York, all this, they was having problems, right? Turned out that Triller had to let the fight go because of money problems or any other kind of problems they had, right? But before they let it go, they were paying Teofimo Lopez a $7 million perk, biggest he ever had. I think it's maybe triple what he ever had, right? Bob Arum,
They wanted it purse bid.
They won the purse bid with Cambosis versus Teofimo Lopez. That what Teofimo Lopez had was allegedly what they call that? He was undisputed. That's what Teo was saying. He's undisputed, right? I think he's just coming off the Loma Chico win. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I have Bob Arum on Slick's channel. I interviewed Bob Arum outside of the T-Mobile Arena. This was the Deontay Wilder Fury 3.
Yep.
He said, I am getting a coalition together to stop them bastards. They're messing up the sport of boxing. And I guarantee you by next year, Triller is going to be a memory. Right?
It was.
That's
Bob
what happened.
said that or Teo said that?
No, Bob Arum said it. He said that to me. We got it live. You got to go in Slick's archive, or maybe Slick can email it to you. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
After that, Triller had some kind of money problems because they were trying to get it together in New York. They was headed all kind of places, right? Having money problems. The whole thing behind it, DJ, Bob was making calls. At every arena they tried to put it in. He said, if you stage this fight, you will never see a top-ranked boxing or no other boxing promotion there ever. Right? So they couldn't put it nowhere. They even got to the point where they wanted to put it in Europe. Don't forget, Bob Arum owns Sky Sports over there, and he has European connections. He called his people in Europe. You stage this fight, you televise this fight, anybody that even work cameras, they'll never work in the boxing ever again. That's what Triller had to do. They had to bow out and give the fight to the next person on the purse bid, which was Eddie Hearn.
Yep.
Right? Guess what happened to Triller after that? They dissolved.
They went
Bob
back to
Arum
the boxing side of it.
The boxing side of it. Bob Arum single-handedly dissolved them. The whole boxing promotional company.
Yeah. And they had broke rules. He could have went hard on them because they was poaching this fighter. They tried to steal Teofimo from him.
Yep, because they said they're gonna make Teofimo promotion.
But instead of suing them, and he could have got all that money, he said, I'm just gonna get rid of him. And he was on it, and they knew it was coming because I remember what else he said? He said it should be a law for for new promoters jumping in the game thinking they know something. He said
They got to have experience.
they gotta have experience. You just
He
can't.
said they don't know. And this is his words. They don't know what the fuck they doing.
Yeah, they don't know what the
And
fuck
they don't know
doing.
what the fuck they doing, touching other fighters that's in under contract.
Yeah, because they had messed up a lot of shit between him and
Tio.
Teofimo. Because they were gonna give Tio what, $9 million or something like that?
7 million.
$7 million,
Mhm.
and Bob wasn't paying them that much. And he was like, I'm going to Triller. And then Tio started talking big shit about Bob. And Bob, we got Bob on video too, boy. Bob showed his disdain for Tio at the time, bro. Rob asked the player, he said, what Tio, what you got going on with Tio? He said, oh, this and third. And Rob said something. He said, I'll make his ass go to 140.
Yep.
Like he
Where
did
he at
not
right
like
now?
Tio after that.
140.
Yep.
Mm.
That shit was crazy. He was like, I'll make him go to 140. And then he asked him about Big Baby Anderson. He got all nice again. He was like, oh yeah, we gonna keep him busy. He gonna fight twice a week. But you mentioned Tio, oh, he was pissed.
I wonder how many potential superstar boxers have walked away from the sport just not wanting to get into all this sort of craziness.
Andre
Really.
Ward.
I was just about to say that.
Right. Yeah,
Andre
Andre
Ward.
walked
just about
away
to say that.
clean. He walked away
that's when
early and
Goosen was-
clean.
That's when
Oh,
Goosey
really?
Tudor promoters was on.
Yeah, he went through his shit though with his promoter. He sat out, then he died, then he had to work that shit out. You know what I'm saying? Then he came back, won his tirade, became light heavyweight champion and all that stuff. And then he said, you know what? I done did it all. I'm gonna go ahead and quit. And he quit. He quit on top. You know what I'm saying?
This is
'Cause
right
all
after the
things-
Super 6 too.
Yep.
Right after the Super 6. He sit out for like a cool little minute.
Yep. He went through some shit when it
He
was
had
enough for him.
two Goosen.
Goosey
Yeah.
Tudor.
And Goosen died
Mhm.
while they was in court.
Yep. And then it
Matter
got
of fact,
tied up.
that's Joe Goosen's brother who had
Yep.
that shit.
Right.
And
then
Tom
he got
Brown
tied
and Tom Brown's brother-in-law.
Yep.
Mhm.
All of them connected. And Tom Brown is who owned PBC.
Promoter for PBC.
Well, promoter for PBC. But you know what I'm saying.
And before that, it was Lou DiBello, but they fired him because he tried to make the Anthony Joshua Wilder fight.
Deontay Wilder.
Yeah.
And then Dubella ran to Bob.
Yep. Went to
I was
Bob.
in a chat like months ago, and nobody didn't believe. Well, it was one particular guy on here that didn't believe me, and I'm like, bro, I sent that shit to Slick that next morning.
Hell
Like
yeah.
literally, they fired a promoter for trying to do his job.
Do his job. He had got him $50 million.
Slick, I think that L. Lee is giving your channel a bit of a rap here. Some of the
What do you
things that you
think?
actually.
Shout out to you guys having the real boxing conversation here. Bob Oscar was crying before now. They got to come under the flag and swore Turkey out of the sheet, Daniel Peter Conahan and running by. Yeah, in a sense. Bob always gonna win. You can't get up. Let me tell you something. Don't nothing lie lower than a snake. So you can't get up under him. You can't. He gonna always be on top. I'm telling you. He owns Sky Sports. That's why you had to give him a 12-fight deal. Now for his Golden Boy, shit, they just inked the deal. Like we with you.
I got another one for DJ. You remember when Bob Arum and Oscar De La Hoya went to court?
You picking on me? Don't make me come over there, RC.
You remember? That's some homework for your ass, bro. That was the biggest fight before Bob Arum versus Mikey Garcia. And watch this, DJ. Guess who Oscar De La Hoya's lawyer was that helped Oscar De La Hoya get the hell away from Bob Arum? Guess who his lawyer name was?
If you tell me Al Heyman, I'm going to actually climb through this fighting.
It gets better than that. Steven Espinosa.
Oh,
yep.
Come on.
That was Oscar De La Hoya's lawyer that got him away from Bob Arum. That's why Bob Arum. That's why Bob Arum and Steven Espinosa to this day cannot be in the same room.
You can't find this shit in a Mr. T cereal.
They all he said in a Mr. T cereal, by the way. But they all connected somehow, some way.
Bruh, Bob Arum and Steven Espinosa cannot be in the same room to this day. And you know the trip part about it? Steven Espinosa got Oscar De La Hoya out of one of the worst contracts as at top rank and got Oscar De La Hoya independent, guess what? You would think Oscar De La Hoya would be, oh, that's my guy. He helped my life out.
Right.
Can't stand him. Can't stand him.
Yeah. They'll get along for that money, but frame wise, fuck.
So that's more homework for you. Check out Steven Espinosa as the lawyer.
That's why they call him the rat.
I'm not doing homework on that.
That's why they call him the rat.
Now they call him the weasel. They call him
the weasel. Yeah, the weasel.
The weasel. Yeah, that's what Conor McGregor called him, wasn't it? During that bloody.
He been called that.
Oh, that's what everybody calling you.
That's what everybody call him. They call him that. That's his name.
But guess what? That's his story. Steven Espinosa is the only attorney that defeated Bob Arum.
Right.
Only one.
And Bob gets his way.
He the only one that beat the Sneak.
Bob on Vegas. Believe that. Bob will buy dates just so you can't get nothing.
Right.
For real. You think you finna set up something?
He put a phone call in. He put a phone. They trying to get what?
Aren't Top Rank's starting to have a bit of a clean out with their executives, some bits and pieces? Rumor has it, and they could be
downsizing or something. I saw that somewhere.
Well, too. The new brigade starting to push out the old brigade. Because what's Bob? Bob would be 98 in the shade now, wouldn't he?
Yeah. 94.
He up there.
94.
He up there, and they don't know who want to keep it going.
We lost Norman.
Yeah, his phone probably died. But they don't know who. What I was reading was they don't know who, if knock on wood something happened to Bob, who will keep it going. So, and they've been in speculations of Bob selling it. You know what I'm saying? So,
well, it went to market 18 months ago, from what I understand. Top Rank.
I'm not sure.
I'm not sure about that.
Oh, well, now I've got some homework for you boys.
Yeah, you ain't lying. I ain't sure about that.
I'm pretty
sure. If anybody robbed hear about that, because that'd have been that should have been out.
That would have been all over Vegas.
That'd have been.
I ain't hear about it. That's what I'm saying.
Shit.
You got to check your source on that.
Yeah, for real. Because
like I say, word have it, Bob dying with Tyrone, bro.
Right. Because goddamn me, why would he make this 12-fight deal? You know, but right. I will say this though: where there's smoke, there's fire. Though it makes sense to pull back Loma and you make this 12-fight deal.
Loma, a motherfucking stud, bro.
That's
him. Well played, Loma.
He gonna get paid more with the Turk than he would with the Tank fight, because he wasn't even gonna make more than no.
It was two comedians.
Let them boys unify. That's what I thought. Loma trying to get this shit in one swipe. That's what I thought.
I'm with DJ. It's mighty fucking funny though. The minute that shit come out, then no, we good. You get what I'm saying? He just a couple of days before that shit.
Well, what did I say? 5 seconds, but yeah, it wasn't. There was only a couple of days between it.
Yeah,
Loma's not ready, and then 2 days later, Turkey comes out and formally announces his partnership with Golden Boy and Top Rank. And I thought, well, like you say, where there's smoke, there's fire, right? No such thing as a coincidence. So, look, I'm still standing on my box and saying that Loma's on the precipice of retiring.
Mm-hmm.
It's just
100%.
What bag against who looks the best for him.
Right. And
you know how I look
Turkey
at the Loma
card
and Tank
is
fight?
paying the most.
You know how I look at the Loma and Tank fight? Just say, for instance, you've been on your job for like 10, 15 years, right?
Mm.
And every week you be like, hey, man, can I get some overtime? Can I get some overtime? And they say, nah, man, you can't get no overtime. Then finally, here you are. You a step away from retiring. Fuck. Who we know, man, like the motherfucking cake and it's in the break room, your retirement cake. They give you your little plaque and your watch. They got that shit ready. and then your supervisor walks up to you and say, "Yeah, man, hey, we gonna write you up, bro, if you don't take this overtime, because this is your last day." You be like, "What the fuck? Nah, nigga, I'm cool, nigga. I'm walking out this motherfucker. I don't want that shit." And that's Loma. He been begging for this tank fight for forever and never got it. Now he like, man, shit, I'm on my way out, man. I don't give a fuck, man. If I feel like it, yeah. But
I know
other than
people call
that,
it a duck. I don't call it a duck though, bro.
it ain't no duck, man.
I have a
Loma is
way.
stud, bro.
It ain't no. You know what I'm saying?
You
They
press
wouldn't no deep
pause
talks
right
like
now.
that.
You press pause right now. And sorry, Rob, but it is what it is. Who's going to the Hall of Fame? Loma or motherfucking Tank? Loma's in a situation now where he don't even need Tank because of his resume. He's got.
But think
Would
about
y'all
this
agree
though.
that Loma has
Think
a
about
better
this
resume
though.
than Tank?
Think about this though. This kind of shits on y'all sport. Shout out to boxing. Y'all let a nigga in the Hall of Fame with 18 fights.
Well, it ain't just that. You know what I'm saying? It's his region. It's not just
He
that
won
it's
a
his
title.
region and
He
his
won a title in
amateurs.
his second professional fight. That's
Right.
Hall of
And
Fame worth shit right there.
right. And then on top of this, his region and how many amateur fights he got.
Wait,
Yeah.
Didn't
So it's not
so
he
like
achieve?
amateurs count.
it's
Didn't he achieve
yeah.
undisputed, the quickest ever,
Yeah.
Loma?
Yeah.
Amateurs count. Let me steal this from Floyd Mayweather.
No. What I'm saying,
Congratulations,
no,
you're the
not you
champion of
taking
the
it too far.
champ.
You taking it too far. No, what I'm saying is based on his region because that's why he has that many fights. You understand what I'm saying? American, now if it was American cat, he got running a mill 80 motherfucking amateur fights and he only had 18 fights. No, he ain't going to the Hall of Fame. You know what I'm saying? Because we don't do that here in America.
Oh,
We don't fight no 300 and something fights.
what's that?
You know what I'm saying?
What you're telling me the boxing game is not consistent? Oh,
No,
you
it's
with
based on
that
region.
bullshit.
No,
Hey, let me ask you a question, Rob.
consistent ain't got nothing to do with it. That's choice.
Hey,
No,
Rob, let me
buddy.
ask you a question.
That's not
No, buddy.
consistent.
Reggie Bush was an All-American in USC. Fuck what he did with the Saints. He needs to go to the Hall of Fame.
That's football. I don't know. I
Hey,
don't got
Rob, let
nothing to
me
do with
ask you a
that shit.
question, bro. Let me ask you a
That's
question.
football. That's all there.
And you can't say Tank. You can't say Tank, bro.
Uh-huh.
But who did you want Loma to fight that he hasn't fought yet?
Who I wanted Loma to fight that he hasn't fought yet. I didn't want him to fight Tank. I wanted Loma to fight. That's a good question. I didn't really want Loma to fight nobody, dog. Like,
Bro, he beat Gary Russell, bro. He beat a lot of dudes, bro. He beat Nicholas Walters. He beat Rigondeaux. You know what I'm saying? Like, think about it, bro. He did what the fuck he had to do.
I
He's
never
got a
really
better
was on
resume in
Loma.
18 fucking fights, bro, than all these dudes, dude.
Well, like I said,
His,
I really wasn't on Loma like that. I mean, Loma, I mean, put it like this. Like Cameron said, you can catch Loma on Channel 11. He don't pay-per-view, nigga.
if Loma was still down there, man, anyway, man, I don't know.
That's right. Shout to LE. Exactly. Floyd blocked the shot that shit. Look,
Yeah, he
it's
did.
just
He
like we
threatened that
not
nigga
worried
with
about
that.
Loma. I remember that shit, bro. We not worried about Loma, and we gonna continue to do what we do over here.
Yeah, he was
I
telling you
remember,
then, I'm aging him out.
yeah,
We got
I
enough
remember that
time.
shit.
We got enough time. Yeah, he
Yeah,
told you he's gonna age him out. Loma, like, man, I done did everything. I done fought T.O., Devin, motherfucking Gary Russell Jr.,
right.
Nicholas Walters, Diego Rigondeaux. Man, I'm cool, bro. I
He
don't need
lost to
him.
Tio.
Richard
Lost his
Coleman.
But I'm
first fight.
saying he got all them guys on his resume. He's like, bro, I
He
don't need
lost
him.
to Devin.
Yeah.
He act like he beat all these motherfuckers. Like,
Did
no,
he?
come on now.
Did
You
he?
so Hall of Fame? Bruh, you can't keep going to Super Bowl losing, nigga.
Did you just say he lost because he lost to Devin? He ain't supposed to go to Super Bowl. I mean to the
No, I'm saying
Devin
he
ain't
lost.
Hall of
He
Fame.
lost to Tio. He lost his first fight. He lost to Devin, and he lost to Tio. I mean, I said Tio. My bad. He
Yeah, but
lost,
you don't have to be undefeated to go to Hall of Fame, bro.
nah.
bruh. You can't. You gotta win more Super Bowls than you lost to go to the Hall of Fame in football.
She only
Rigondeaux
lost
was a
3
Super
times.
Bowl.
He lost what?
Rigondeaux was a Super Bowl.
Guess what? Guess what? The Buffalo
Jerry Russell
Bills lost.
Jr. was a Super Bowl.
The Buffalo Bills lost 3 times in the Super Bowl. That's what they are.
Yeah, but this
He
different.
just
Bro.
won a Super Bowl against Cambosis over here in Australia, didn't he?
Loma's a stud, bro.
All I'm gonna say is that to be respectful.
Well, I
Loma a
mean, at the
stud,
end of the
bro.
day, though, at the end of the day, Tank need him more than he need Tank, though.
Guess what? Tank don't need nobody. Tank can fight the dude at the gas station.
I mean, I get that if you're looking at the money side of it, but if you're a boxer and you get to the point, some point, you want to leave some sort of legacy.
I'm talking about greatness.
Yeah, you
He
want to
got
leave
a
some
better
sort of
resume.
legacy.
Put it
See, I
like
don't
this.
hate
Put it like this.
the
Put it like this. I'm gonna
Get Loma
use.
in there with
Go ahead,
Shakur.
DJ.
I reckon that'll be a good fight for all those boxing purists.
No,
It'll be a
I don't think he fights
tactical
Shakur
nightmare.
next. I
I
don't.
don't think
But all
Shakur
I'm
need to
saying
fight
is I
him
don't
next.
hate the fight.
I'm
I
gonna
don't
say
hate
this.
the fight either, bro. But I think Shakur need to stay away from him right now.
Yeah,
He
I
need
don't
to
think
move.
I don't
He
think
need to
to
move
fight
with
him
Tank like Tank move with motherfucking Loma. For real.
I'm
That's how
gonna
he
say
need
this.
to.
I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna use the words of the great Terrence Bud Crawford when y'all talk about this legacy and that. He feed my kids no belts.
Man,
Did
fuck all
the
that.
other dude had to pawn his gold belt?
Guess what? And that was one of the biggest contradictions. That was one of the biggest contradictions he said.
Bud say one
Without
thing
them
and do
belts,
the other,
without them
bro.
belts, you ain't got no leverage. Them belts is feeding your kids. Believe that.
I can't feed my
Ain't
kids no
nobody.
belts. I said, go ahead,
Shit.
Bud. You stole that from Tank and Floyd.
Shit.
Bud say one
Shit.
thing and do
Quiet
the
as
other like
kept.
a motherfucker.
Yeah, but at the same time, Tank too though. Tank been champ. Like I said, man, I can't tell y'all how many times I said on this goddamn channel. So many Tank fans out here that didn't even know he was a champion at the time when he took that belt. And Ben had that belt. You know why he keep it? For fucking leverage, bro.
Leverage
That
for what?
belt matters, bro.
How that belt matter? No, he just
To get
fought
the
Frank.
fight you
He
need, because
didn't
guess
carry
what?
the
Hold
motherfucker.
on. Because guess what now? He done ran out all the little Rudy Poots to fight. He gotta fight somebody, bro.
Dog, he didn't even carry it out on his last thing.
Now he's talking about undisputed.
Mhm.
Well, I mean, that's on Tank, but bro, Tank don't need no belt.
But all I'm saying, right? What I'm saying is though, for
But
some
he's
sort
talking
of
about
legacy you
undisputed
do,
now, though. So he looking for belts.
right? If he didn't have that other belt, he wouldn't have no shot at what he wants now. Is my point. And those belts do produce the biggest fights.
Well, I'm gonna say this. Shout out to Tank. He is a boxing purist. I mean, the kid been in the sports since he was 8 years old. I mean,
Yeah. It's just like Bud. If Bud never gained a fucking title, man, we don't know where Bud would be.
wait, man, Bud talk about he can't eat no belts, dog. He can't feed his children no belts, dog.
I ain't mad at him.
I ain't mad at him, but shit, you gotta be a bad motherfucker, and everybody call
But
out.
think about it, though.
Well,
Bud
Tank and
his
Ryan,
legacy
everybody.
is still, bro.
Yeah, but everybody call out motherfucking Tank and Ryan, but that was an anomaly, bro. That shit don't just happen.
Man, what everybody remember about the ring walk with Tank is the Ghostbusters. They ain't see no belt following him when he walked out.
But he got a belt though.
He got
Like I
one
said,
down.
if it don't matter, let it go. But it ain't
Wait.
gonna do that.
Nah, Remember when the WBA gave it to him after Devin dropped it? He said, "Man, I don't want that shit."
Yeah, that was that. But he still got his regular title though. And he's elevated. They elevated him anyway.
Exactly.
But he still had a belt before that.
But hold up. Usually, when you hear somebody get elevated, don't they got to put in some paperwork or email to get elevated?
No.
Yeah,
They bestowed that. They bestowed that upon him. They said that's what they're gonna do,
Devin
and
put
then
in
get
for
the other
Super?
belt to somebody else. His
Devin
belt
put in for
is
Super?
say what?
Devin and Lomachenko put in for Super?
Yeah, put in for Super. They put in for Super. He didn't have to. They was gonna elevate him and then just give his other belt. You see what I'm saying? To somebody else. You don't have to be put in for nothing. Because if they ain't request you, goddamn me, they can put that motherfucker for grabs if they want.
Well, Loma wanted to avoid Devin, and he put in for the Super, and he avoided Devin with it.
I don't buy that.
That was
I don't
bullshit.
buy that.
I'm just saying, what I'm saying, Tank They just made him elevated. He ain't put in for the super.
I don't think he wanted to avoid Devin. I think he wanted to unify. How you gonna avoid Devin, man, and then unify? I thought unification trumps all motherfucking mandatories, bro.
Hey man,
They
So
do.
he
that's what.
unified with T.O. T.O. had what, the IBF? So I don't buy that he ducking Devin. Who the fuck is that? I feel like he beat the shit out of Devin, nigga. That fight. He just didn't get the
All I
decision.
know, when T.O. beat Loma, he had the super and Devin had the record. And T.O. was walking around like, oh yeah, that belt don't count. I got the real one. That's what T.O. was saying. That's why I'm undisputed.
Yeah.
Well, how many of Tank's fights are actually falling over because the challenger's getting too greedy? Like if Tank's bringing 95% of the pay-per-view and the bums in seats, and the challenger wants, I don't know, a 60-40 split, how many fights are actually falling over?
Ain't no shit before the split with Tank. You want to get hung up in your face?
Mm.
But see, Tank is moving off of the gate. He not moving off of them pay-per-views, man. Them, you gotta admit, Rob, them pay-per-view numbers is kind of sus. Unless he got like Brian though. But he gonna
Yeah,
sell out the gate every time. You know what
yeah.
I'm saying? I think he's the master of the gate. I think Ryan is the master of pay-per-view, and I think Canelo's the master of both.
Both
That's
of
what
them.
I
Yep. That's a true assessment. That's true.
I could agree with that. I could
But
agree with that.
you ain't getting 40% with Ryan, Canelo, or Tank.
nah,
Nah.
hell nah.
Yeah, I'm just telling that to DJ. You want to get hung up in your face. Call them three. Talk about 40%.
Yeah, this
No,
would have
but
been
what I'm saying,
this
RC,
would have
is
been the
if
first
they
time that Loma made less than his opponent.
look, Tank's a cash cow. Like if the promoters and the boxers want to come in, the challengers, the contenders, the prospects, and say, well, Tank, we know the numbers that you do, and we want to get greedy. We want a little bit of your fame, and we want 40, 35, 30. Tank knows that he's driving 90% of those numbers. So why would you give him? All I'm saying to you is that the fights with Canelo, a Tank, those sorts of things, it'll be really easy for promoters to get too greedy and they can't actually get a contract because Tank, and well within his right, saying, fuck you, you're not getting, 30, 40,
Right.
20% of my numbers that I'm generating. So if you want a crack at the title, you'll take 15 or 10%. Like it or
You
lump
ain't,
it.
Tank ain't even giving you that. You know what Tank gonna say? You ever been on pay-per-view before? If you say no, he going, this is the second question. You get percentages or guarantees? Oh, I get guarantees. All right. What was the most you made on your last fight? Oh, I made
Yeah.
2.5. I'm gonna give you 5. Get the hell out of my face.
Yeah.
Hey,
They
hold
gonna
up.
look
How
at
much
your
the fight
numbers.
gonna make? They ain't none of your fucking business. You get 5 or get the fuck out of my face. I'm
Yep.
giving you more than you ever made before.
Yep.
Hey,
That's how that
y'all check out
negotiation
the
But
work,
chat
DJ.
with Ellie saying.
yeah, I was just gonna read that when everybody stopped talking. Yeah. It was a franchise. Ellie, right? That's when that whole
But
debacle came.
yeah, DJ, that's how that go. I'm gonna give you double what you ever made before, and then you get out my face. We ain't
Right.
gotta negotiate no further. He get that from Floyd Mayweather. Devin
Yep.
See, I
Haney
don't,
tried to do it to Shakur Stevenson.
well, I don't
Floyd
mind
tried to
that. All I'm
offer
just saying
Pacquiao like
that
a
it
flat
might.
30 at one time.
Wasn't Shakur asking for 30 million to fight Tank?
No.
He was asking
No.
for 30 some percentage to
That
fight Devin, the
he
50-50
didn't
one.
ask for that. That was everybody was running with that. That's what Coach Calvin, but he used that as an overall. He wasn't talking about Shakur. He was like, these fighters say they want 30 million. We gonna have to look at the numbers. Like we not just gonna get, you know what I'm saying? What
Right.
did you make? Like what Rob just said. What do you make? Do you take guarantees? Do you take percentage? Okay, if that's what it was, what did you draw in on your last fight? And people running with it saying Shakur want 30 million. But he didn't say that. He was just saying in what you call it? Overall. In boxes they talk to. You know what I'm saying? And he
But
also
how
said
much of that?
Shakur's not the only one gonna get a contract. He said he was gonna send all of them one at one
But
time.
how much of that would have been reflective of Top Rank rather than Shakur? So it might be a new number, depending on where Shakur signs.
Right. Where he
Right.
lands.
Right.
Yeah. But I don't think he should fight Tank next. I think he should. It's bad on both ends for me. I would love to see the fight. Fan of Shakur, but I think he should go get acclimated where he's gonna be whoever he's fighting under. And for a promoter, I just can't see it. Why would I put you in the ring with him? And this is great. It's a good chance you could lose. You know what I'm saying? And then my investment is blown. So you get what I'm saying?
Every other fight after Tank, if Shakur was to lose, would be church money in your pocket comparison. So if Shakur was to go and build his name, Eddie Hearn was talking Paro at 140. Hopefully, as a pay to fight happens, at least when he comes back to the table,
fuck around, go to 140.
Yeah, but well, hold up, DJ. You moving him up and down, baby. You can't do that. He's a champ.
No, I'm not moving him up and down. This is Shakur and Eddie standing next to each other.
Oh man, I'll tell Eddie go kick rocks. I ain't fighting no 140 motherfucker. 135. I'm a champ. You can find me somebody. Shit.
Well, that might be the case too. The point I'm trying to make, RC, is that if he waits and he builds his reputation.
Okay.
When he goes back to the table in 12 months or 18 months with Tank, he's probably in a better position to actually demand a little bit more.
Right.
Man,
it's not about what, at the end of the day, a business is not about what the people want to see when it comes out to that money. Once you get to that money talk, shit, it's about who gonna bring who in.
What do you bring to the table?
Draw? Right, who's the draw? And that's what they're gonna go by. And
that's why
with you, DJ.
That's why Earl Spence and Terrence Crawford took so long. Right. Terrence don't bring nothing to the table. It's what they see.
So, I definitely agree with you. Like I say, build. Keep building. You know what I'm saying? And then come back. Tank gonna be there. He got 6 fights. Trust me. Like Coach Cameron said, you on the list. But I really think it's the classic case of, because Shakur been screaming his name, and if they don't act like they entertaining it, it look like they ducking. So they gonna act like a contract went that way, and they gonna throw a number at Shakur where he ain't gonna accept it, and then gonna say Shakur ducking. Watch, that's what's gonna happen, and then they gonna go fight Pitbull Cruz. Watch.
That's what Devin did, Shakur.
Yep.
Devin did the same.
It's gonna be motherfucking. I said that on here the other day. Right. Exactly. But
one thing's for sure, RC, is I'm not going to allow you to come in here anymore under the casual banner. I'm not having it.
Oh, no. See, unfortunately, this is me. Watch this. You ever went to the grocery store and you just had one thing in mind? I'm just going to get some bread and I'm leaving, right? This is me in Vegas. I'm just going to work and I'm coming home. That's what I run into. I leave. I come back with a whole carload of stuff.
Right.
Well, they do say never go shopping when you're hungry.
Really, I don't be hungry. I'll be thinking, man, that's not a bad deal.
Slick was.
Peanut butter is buy one get one free.
Shit.
Nine, what are you thinking about Shakur's next sort of plan? Do you want to see him get straight in there with Tank, or you want to see him to sort of cement and build his name a little bit more so that he gets a bigger slice of the pie once he does get in with Tank? What's your thoughts?
The fight fan in me says, fuck it, run it. But the rational guy in me says, okay, you don't need that fight right now, because Shakur's just gonna get stopped, or it's really gonna be a boring ass fight. Because if if Shakur knows you got power and he's got a knock on him for running, then what do you think that fight's gonna look like?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's not gonna be a pleasing fight. You know what I'm saying? So Yeah, I'm kind of
Mm-hmm.
split down the middle. I think that he should just fall back. I think he's got a lot of work that he needs too. I think he needs a new coach. I think that he's got a couple of little tweaks for him. He's not quite ready yet. He'll be ready, man, in another couple of year or so, or whatever. But he's got to be proactive about it and make the moves that he's got to make to be, to work to a tank fight. Because arguing with your grandfather in the corner, that ain't good.
Yeah, it shows where your mind
Everybody knocking you about your performance, that ain't good. You know
Shout
what I
out to
mean?
that Roy Jones Jr. interview on All the Smoke. Telling you.
Yeah, man. And the crazy thing is, he didn't. That fight was leaps and bounds better than the last fight. But see, once you get
Mm-hmm.
marked, man, and once you got that stigma on you, man, it's hard to get that shit up off of you. That's why after that fight, the fight with oh my god, where you fell asleep on Slick. I'm throwing shots, my nigga. But after
De La
that,
Santo.
yeah, De Los Santos. After the De Los Santos fight, he couldn't afford to have nothing less than a knockout. Even if he washed dude, and I feel like he washed dude. But after that fight, it was so fucking boring. Keeping it a buck, bro. Like he needed to get a knockout, and he just didn't deliver. So now he needs to go back to the drawing board and work on some shit.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe even if you don't get rid of your grandfather, introduce somebody else in your camp.
But
So,
you're a
because
boxing
evidently,
purist. Are you ripping on Shakur for being a hit and don't get hit fighter? Or are you
listen,
just
man,
worried about his overall, I
there's
suppose,
holes in
name?
Shakur's game. There's holes in his game. He does not know how to cut off the ring. So, okay, just like a car, you know it drives real fast in reverse. But fuck, we don't know if you can drive fast and drive, bro. You haven't shown us that you have the ability to go fast and drive, but you shown us you can go fast in reverse. You go so fast in reverse, my nigga, that people knock you and say your fights is boring. They knock you and say, "Damn, bro, you ain't even on the road, bro. Like, what the fuck?" And you got to look at it like that. He's gonna have to learn how to go fast going
Forward.
forward. You know what I mean?
You know,
That
and you know what else
Stay
hurt me?
in
back up thing.
range.
You know
That's
what
the
I'm saying?
thing. He
And
just need to
stay
learn
in
to stay in
range.
range.
Yeah. And he just doesn't have. I think that he has more pop than Devin.
Hell
I
yeah.
really do. I
Hell
really
yeah,
think
he
he's
do.
got more pop than Devin. And I think that if he hit Tank versus Devin hitting Tank, just giving examples, I think that
Uh
Shakur could keep Tank a little honest,
yeah.
but he's got to learn how to put it all together. And even if you don't get rid of your grandfather, and I understand you started from the ground up with your grandfather, but you still have to introduce somebody new in your corner to give you another
Mm-hmm.
look and another aspect. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? A very, very offensive minded coach. Fuck a Freddie Roach. Somebody that's gonna give you some knowledge on your offensive game that's gonna keep you in, you know what I'm saying, work on fighting in the pocket a little bit more.
Right.
I
Because
think it's just a culmination of things for Shakur and me.
yeah,
I want to say the fight itself, like you say, it wasn't that bad. It wasn't bad as De Los Santos. But
no,
with the culmination of you dumping stuff on it, you dumped on the people walking out, you dump on the people booing, right? Even though you say the fight was better, but watch this. Them two things, and the third one was more catastrophic than anything. When you had Andre and Terrence, look at him, and you know they got love for that boy. Man, you gotta let your hands go, dog. Well, I heard somebody told me to the right, but nah, then you gotta come in there. You gotta come in there with
Right.
your that there was really the most catastrophic out of everything. They telling you without telling you, you need to work on some stuff.
you need to do more. And if you remember the interview after the Olympic loss, what did he
Yeah.
say when he was crying? I could have did more. See, one of these fights is gonna end up getting away from you if you don't calm the fuck down and realize that you need to do more.
Yeah.
See, but
Start
you'll
back
figure it
placing
out
your
after the
punches.
fight. Huh? What you say, brother?
I said, yeah, like start back placing your punches.
Placing punches.
You know?
You know what I mean?
Nine,
You're gonna have to start by
what was that analogy that you were talking to us about there in sparring? Where, they ease off during sparring, if they're
ah
always sparring the same people. Is that what
uh,
Shakur's got?
it's called sparring partner syndrome, where they in the mindset of being a sparring partner, where
Mm-hmm.
okay, boom, 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 you got somebody up against the ropes, and then you want to finish the fight. The average fighter will finish the fight, but if you got sparring partner syndrome, without thinking about it, you'll back up. Or
Is that
little
what
things
Shakur's
like
got, do you reckon, or not?
he's got a touch of it. He's got a touch of it. You know what I mean? Worst case scenario, you touching gloves every round, like a Shane Mosley used to. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
That's
Mm-hmm.
sparring partner syndrome. You know, I was taught, when I fight, you touch gloves twice in a fight, in the beginning and
Right.
at the
Shane used to
you
piss
know.
me off. You ain't your friend right now, bro. What are you doing?
All right, you
Yeah.
remember Mayweather versus Victor Ortiz, and he
Yep.
tried to touch gloves after the
Right.
headbutt, and all that
Ain't.
shit, and Floyd was like, "Nah, nigga, this ain't the last round." Peep, pop, pink, and knocked him out
Yep.
with his arms extended. Everybody said that was a cheap shot, but hey, it is what it is.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So he's got a lot to work. Shakur's got a lot to work on. A year ago, I wouldn't have said this, and I'm trying to figure out whether it's a decline or whether it's he just bullshit. He needs more help, but he needs to get somebody else in his corner that's
Is
gonna
he
give him some offense.
overconfident? Like, is there a chance that he's playing with his food?
No, he's not playing with his food.
Now
He's
you
not playing
saw
with
it.
it.
I saw it in his face. It was for him. It was like a sparring session. It was him in there just having fun, selfishly though. Like not for
Yeah.
no, not trying to put a show on for nobody else outside of the ring. He was just like it was like sparring to him. He was in there when he hit him, bop bop bop, and then let him hit him back, see what he's gonna give him. Then bop 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 bop. You know what I'm saying? Just trading,
Mhm.
and it just
I
I
got
don't
this
know, it blew me
motherfucker.
away. Yeah,
I
and
got
didn't
him. I'm
have
about
nothing.
to stop him. I'm about to stop him. You know, you got to realize, man, like, and this is a knock I got on Devin. Look at these fighters as Mr. T cereal, right? Since that's the theme of the night, right? Okay, it says oats, um, blah blah blah, red dye, blah 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 blah.
Mm,
You can sell it. The FDA won't let you sell that shit if it's like if you got some shit in there that you know is not as advertised. Then it's taken off the
mm,
shelf. You know, like with
Austrian?
my business, the company that I got, everything gets tested. But if I said it was this, that, and the third, and it wasn't, then that could potentially get me shut the fuck down because it's
mm,
not as advertised. And see what these fighters is doing is saying, yeah, in the press conference, I'm gonna knock you the fuck out. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna beat your ass. And yeah, I'm gonna go to your body. He was saying all that shit, but nothing was as advertised. That's
nothing
what
was
gives
produced.
people, yeah, that's what gives people like, damn, I got cheated because I thought you was gonna come out here and engage with him and stop him to the body. And that
Mm-hmm.
wasn't the case. But what if he would have came out and said, boy, I'm gonna box circles around your motherfucking ass. I'm gonna box you dizzy. You ain't even gonna be able to touch me. Okay, then people could know, okay, it's as advertised.
Mm-hmm.
And guess what? My casual ass not gonna watch.
That, that, but
Yep.
hey, man, you gotta respect the game though. It's motherfucker telling you it's advertised. It was a time, man, where Roy Jones wasn't knocking motherfuckers out when he first moved to 70 after he had been at 75 at a long time. He's like, I'm not a puncher, I'm a boxer and a ring technician. The fuck?
But I'm gonna tell you
But
something
he
though.
still sold.
But I'm gonna tell you something, dude. You know what that's equal to? With somebody telling me, "Oh, I'm gonna box circles around you and still beat you." That's like Patrick Mahomes telling me on Tuesday when they do the interviews before the game, "Yeah, we playing the Baltimore Ravens or we playing the top team in the league." And guess what? We running the ball every play. I'm not even gonna throw it.
But you know what though? It ain't even that though, bro. It's like,
I ain't even got
hey
no
man,
running
I'm gonna
back.
box circles around you. Now people with boxing minds be like, hey yeah, man, of course he gonna box circles around him. He gonna hit him with some hard shots. He's gonna make him look like a fool. He gonna touch him and hurt him. He
Mhm.
may just try to get him out of there. But see, he's talking to motherfuckers who's finishers. He was around Andre Ward and motherfucking Bud Crawford.
Right.
Everybody that Ward fought a lot. He didn't have too many knockouts, but everybody that Ward fought who was a top guy, he ended up stopping
Right.
because he fought to his shit.
Mhm.
Shakur, I don't see
His
him doing
ability.
that, man. I don't see him doing that, man.
Right. That's the thing. You gotta know how to mix it up, bro. That's all. Please the
And
fans.
Sweet Pea Whitaker wasn't knocking motherfuckers out like that.
Right. But he took chances.
He took
That's the thing.
chances,
He took chances.
and he'll tell you, "Yeah, I'm gonna whoop
That's
your
all the
ass. I'm gonna
fans
box
want to
circles
see.
around you."
That's all the
You know what I'm
fans want to
saying?
see. You don't gotta fucking knock nobody out all the time, but you gotta be willing to entertain. You get what
I'm
I'm
gonna
saying?
fuck you up.
Didn't we
Yeah.
all
I
sort of
just
speak
seen.
about that there a couple of weeks ago, or one of Slick's last lives, where we all went around and said, "Well, what advice would you give Shakur?" I
Yeah.
stood there and just said, "Look, just be honest with the public. If you're going to stand in there and box
Right.
rings for young people, just
Right.
do that rather than give them misguided information." Because I was a victim of my own excitement and thought, well, with contracts, people didn't like your last performance, you were going to come out and just walk through this bloke. But, that wasn't reality in the end. The bloke's a
That's right.
craft. He just crafts his
Mhm.
skills. So once you get the public used to that, maybe they're not going to be so disappointed. Now, whether they buy pay-per-views and ticket sales or not, it's a different issue, but
Mhm.
we lost RC.
Yeah, I wanted his phone there. If not,
But
he'll come
see,
back on.
that's the whole thing, though. He's not as advertised.
Right.
A
If
lot
he
of these
come
guys
out,
is we witnessed Devin saying, "Yeah, make sure you stand in the middle of the ring," and that's exactly what the fuck Ryan did and dropped him. Two point
right.
three
Yeah, well,
seconds into the first round.
that was the worst thing he could have done, right? In hindsight, changing
Yep.
his style, and he should have just really stick to the style that works for him. So I
Mhm.
don't know whether that was just bad advice or it started to get personal somewhere along the line, because it did get personal in some of those exchanges. But he he just wasn't smart on that night. And it had nothing to do with the extra 3 pounds that Ryan had nothing to do with that at all.
Yeah, them
He
extra
went on.
pounds didn't keep Ryan's
He
right
just
hand up. I mean,
obliterated his ass, bro. That's what it was. He just, man, that shit was crazy, bro. To let somebody take you out of your fight. You know what I'm saying? I don't understand it to save my life.
yeah, man. But I'm about to go, fellas. Y'all have a good one.
Yeah,
It,
man, I gotta get my ass up, go to
it's
bed. I'm going to
two
see Deadpool
a.m. here.
tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm
It's
about to
2
go on.
a.m. here.
Yeah, so I'm about to get my ass in bed.
Yep. I will be on, man. I don't know if y'all checking out what we got Chisora and Joe Joyce tomorrow, but I'm gonna be at the movies tomorrow doing that. That come on.
Hey, that Deadpool come out tomorrow?
It been out. It came out Thursday.
Are you serious, nigga?
Yeah, I'm
What
going
you going to see?
tomorrow.
Punch went today, didn't he?
Yeah, Punch went today.
Oh
Hey, shout
shit,
out
I'm
to
going
L
to
Lee,
look
man.
at it.
Before we get up out of here, man, you hung out the whole show, man. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Hope you hit that
You'll have
subscribe button, bro.
you'll
Oh,
have to get
girl.
that man or that woman up on your panel one day.
Who
Seems to
that?
know what they're talking about.
Oh, Ellie. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah. For sure. I'm working on this phone line. I want to test the phone line out tomorrow too. I got a
Yeah,
little
man.
phone line. I think I found another app. I was using Google Voice, but it acts stupid now. That's why I hadn't used it in a long time. But
Well,
I
I'll
saw
holler at y'all
somebody give me on this
fellas,
other
man.
app. So, all right, Brody. But yeah, I got this app, so we'll try it out tomorrow.
Righto, Slick. Well, sorry for hijacking your life.
No, you good, man. You be having some good questions, man. You
We
be
went
opening
down
me
some
up.
rabbit holes, and enjoy your movie. What do you get when you go? Popcorn? Are you a popcorn sort of bloke?
Nah,
Or
I get nachos.
nachos?
Yeah, that's my thing. Nachos.
They sell nachos at the movie theaters over there?
Yeah, they don't sell nachos there.
Oh, hell no.
What? Oh man, I'll be mad if I don't have no nachos at the movies, man. Gotta have nachos, bro.
Really? They're hot, and you've got the sauce and the cheese and the
Yeah,
guacamole.
yeah. And then if you pay the good money, shoot, you can go have a whole meal in the movies. Like we got movies here, bro. Like they bring a menu to you. You can order an apple martini, sit down, order a steak. They bring it to you while you watching the movie.
What? With 150 other people?
Yeah.
Really?
Well, actually, that theater is not like that. That theater only hold about, I want to say, 20 people. But your ticket that ticket gonna be like $30, but that don't include the food neither, though. You know what I mean?
See, me and my old man were looking at going to watch a movie when we were in Hawaii, right? And where we were actually staying is that they had like, I don't know, recliners set up, like double recliners.
Yeah, yeah.
And maybe you'd only get 12 people in the theater, and you could get all that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
See here, I don't think it's that common in Australia. But look, let's have that discussion another day while you're not so tired. But wow, nachos.
Hell yeah. That's my
That'd
favorite
be
at the
all right if
movies.
the movie's shit house and you still get some good nachos.
Yeah. That's my shit, man. If I don't have nachos they don't sell nachos, I don't want to go. I gotta have them. It's a staple, bro, for me.
Look at Mark. Mark's still trying to convince us to get across to Bali with him.
Right, you ain't lying. Hey.
Well, over the last sort of 6 months or whatever it's been, Slick, if you'd have started a swear jar, mate, you're paying for return flights, easy, first class, America to Bali.
Right. All right, DJ, man. I'm gonna go get up out of here, Brody.
Next time.
I'll be on tomorrow. All right. All right, everybody, man. Salutes to everyone. Salutes to L. Lee, Mark Wynn, everybody came through, DJ, the usual suspects, Punch Drunk coming through, Wreckage Shop, bruh. Y'all make sure y'all go follow my boy, man. He on the rise right now, too, man. Punch Drunk _412, man. My boy 913 Boxes. Go over there, hit the subscribe button. He got videos over there already, but he got new content coming soon. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to RC. Shout out to Heavy Bag. Shout out to everybody who just shows up, man. Shows the channel love. I really, really appreciate y'all. Y'all have no idea for hanging out this long. My mind was like, I'm going to go live for an hour. And I've been on here almost 4 hours. But it's all gravy, baby. It's all good fun. Great boxing talk. Hey, man, I'm your boy Slick 50, man. You've been just, excuse me. And you've been watching the Judges Table, yo. I'm up out of here. All right? Deuces.